Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. It's me, your rainbow auntie. I'm back. Oh, let's move this cable so it's not so obvious. Bonjour. Willkommen. Falsche. Whichever language you so speak. Hello, welcome. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I was literally about to go live, and then Joe started having some problems with his editing software, and he got a little bit angry. So, I didn't want to turn on the camera and the microphone while he was shouting and swearing, because PG channel. Anyway, that aside, hello everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day. Anyone who is here having a lurk or work, it is lovely to have you. If you are hanging around, just do that. And if you're watching this later, even better. Hello, welcome to my YouTube/Twitch. For some reason, whenever, I don't know if it's the hair dye or something, but this side of my hair curls nicely. Okay, it's gone a bit haywire since I put on my jumper, but still, this side of my hair does a tiny curl and then decides it doesn't want to be part of the game anymore. So I'm just going to kind of push these back, and we're going to just have... See, that looks weird. Anyway, so what's this new chill game we're playing? Crispy chicken with bacon sauce? Never heard of it, but it sounds fun. It's a very specific game. Hello, Mox. How are you doing? Yes, so today we're going to be making chicken with bacon cream sauce. It's actually bacon and scallion, aka green onion, spring onion. We call them spring onions in the UK. Sometimes we call them salad onions, but I don't know if those are like the bigger ones. Anyway, whatever. Those are going in the sauce as well. I rewatched the recipe video this morning just so I had it fresh in my mind, because there is no written recipe, unfortunately. It is a YouTube video. I don't like to usually follow those, but it seems like it's going to be easy enough that it won't really matter if I mess up a couple of steps. But we're also going to be having some mashed potato and some asparagus. I'm literally just going to be making myself some tasty dinner and getting distracted as always. I've also got a actually the right brand this time, shake, because I haven't had lunch and I don't want to be stopping and having snacks halfway through the stream. So is this live? No, Pabsy, this is actually pre-recorded and also really somehow also interactive. Very impressed. Hi Pabsy, how's it going? It's actually the coding, the only coding I remember from university, and I figured out how to get it so I react to what you're saying in real time. It's compressive, but it sometimes glitches a little bit. Like, sometimes I might call you, Pebsy. And I blended it up with a frozen banana, so now it's, like, really, really nice. Hello, Golden. So, today we're going to be using the cast iron, which I had to re-season, because I hadn't seasoned it since the last time I used it. Yeah, I had to give it a really good clean, so I had to re-season it a bit. So it may not be properly seasoned, but it's going to be good enough for me, because we're doing a very casual thing. Excuse me, but I told to be crispy chicken, not crispy zingers. Oh, thank you. So here is the bad boy. This, the PurpleCoffins stream was recorded live in front of a studio apartment. I wish. Live studio audience. The live studio audience is those 3 workers that I can see in the car park across the street. They're the studio audience, because they can actually, if they were to turn around, they could see me talking to presumably myself in a kitchen. Shiny. Yes. So, ooh, no, that is still warm. I did that an hour ago, but that's still warm, so no touching that with my bare hands. Note taken. So, hold on, my light's too low. Let me just crank that bad boy up a little bit. He's a little bit too dim. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Oh, no, there we go. I was using the wrong part of the remote. There we go. Hello, that's a bit better. I look very... That sweater looks flammable. How dare you? This sweater is wool. Thank you. Is wool flammable? I don't know. Oh, no! The back of one of my pins just fell off. That's what that sound was as it fell to the ground. I've got a lot of pins on today. You can see some of these are holding my jumper, holding my apron in place. I was just trying to shimmy that around. Jove is not a live studio audience, he's a zombie studio audience. Currently, he's a grumpy studio audience. He's been having a lot of problems with the editing software, which is weird because it's the same editing software I use, and I never have a problem, but maybe it's the format of the clips. Anyway, we're not going to go into that because he'll hear me through the wall and he'll start getting angry again. The recipe video that we're using today, here it is by a YouTuber called StoveTopKisses. I follow her on Instagram, and as Instagram is always the way, I saw posts from her for a while, and now I don't see them ever because I followed new accounts and they always get bumped to the top. So, but I saved this recipe many, many moons ago, and I actually found it again while we were going through, on my this month's planning stream, I was going through things I'd saved to make at some point, and that was there, and I was like, you know what, we'll do that at some point. So, anyway, we got the recipe back. Thank you so much for those bits, Danny. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing okay. It's good to have you here. Let's go. Make me some coffee, please. Thanks. Gonna try and do a 24-hour. Why? Also, Streamlabs getting very confused with a percentage sign. Hey Paul, is that woman in the apartment window still talking to herself? Yep. Remember not to make eye contact with us. She might come down here and talk to us while we work. Ugh. It's okay. They've gone back to their vehicle for the moment. So, percentage, Danny. Percentage. Yeah, so anyway, the recipe that we're using, which I've linked in the chat, is she makes an entire chicken. We are not going to be doing that because I wasn't sure if we didn't need an entire chicken, and I didn't want to make an entire chicken and then not like the recipe. If that, oh my goodness, I'm hiccuping. Thanks for the dono, bits. It's Danny. No, it should just be bits, Danny, because it's like it's bits. Oh no, brah, it's Danny. I keep forgetting your full name is brah, it's Danny, because I just call you Danny now. Bacon cream sauce. I know, right? So yeah, she basically spatchcocks a chicken and then just shoves it in a cast iron with all the seasoning. She also cleans it before she cooks it. And I don't really know if I want to do that, but we might give it a go just for funsies. I'll be safe, don't worry. I'll be very hygienic. I know what I'm doing. But let's get out the ingredients. Our fridge is very full because we went to the shops yesterday, so it's going to take me a hot minute. Basically, I got some chicken thighs. Did I finish saying that? I don't think I did. I got chicken thighs instead of a full chicken. And I have some streaky bacon. Obviously, we have cream as well, and I've got spring onions. Bow. Ka-chow. She also uses a lot of butter in the sauce, so I don't know if we're basically just gonna kind of go with whatever we feel in the moment is the right what's this? What is going on here? Is the right decision, as we usually do on the stream. So yes, we have our cast iron. We're gonna use this, maybe. Because obviously she's doing a full chicken, which means it's got skin on the top and bottom, which is kind of the point, whereas we're not doing that, we're just doing chicken thighs, and they've only really got skin on the top part. So what she does is she takes a knife and she like scrapes off all of the feathers and the fat that's on top of the skin, which is interesting, and then she cleans it, and then she puts it in the pan and seasons it. She also pats it dry. However, I don't have any paper towels, so that I can't do that bit. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Maybe I just won't do the cleaning part. I don't know. I got chicken thighs. Oh, come on. They're not that bad. How dare you? Thank you for the dad jokes. I love it. I'm done now. I need to focus on work. Okay. You'll pop back in again with the dad jokes soon, I'm sure. It's not the last I've heard of you. Excuse me. Need to take a little scoop of that. Let me turn my volume up. And, right, so, it's going to be simple. We've got potatoes for mash. Oh, asparagus. I need the asparagus. And we're going to cook asparagus. Like, it's going to be simple, okay? It's going to be simple. Simple but tasty. Oh. Got a cough. Simple. I'm sorry, I tried to move the mic away. Simple and clean was what I was trying to do. And then my voice broke. It went, simple. Ah. I do not know why I suddenly had to cough. That was awful. But, right. Okay, I don't really know where to start because the chicken's not going to take that long to cook compared to the recipe, because it takes an hour in the recipe. We could start with the potatoes, but I also don't really want to leave the mash too long, and that doesn't take very long either. You know what we should do? We should start with the seasoning, because she uses her own mix. Thank you so much for that, host, Tatted Hearts. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for coming back time after time. Time after time. Oh, that should be the song I use for the resub. That would be good. Do you guys remember when Lara hit puberty in her 20s while streaming? Good times. Good I finally hit puberty. My voice has dropped. God, I don't want it to get any lower. Oh, thank you for the hydrate or dihydrate. Let me quickly do just that since I coughed so much. Sweet hydration. Okay, so in the video, she uses like her own blend of seasoning, and she doesn't really say what's in it, so we're kind of just gonna have some fun here with the seasoning. It very clearly has paprika in it because of the color. Oh, I just realized this is still here. Let me remove this from the area. This is our extra bin bag because our bin's too full. Joe was gonna take that out today, but he got kind of caught up doing work, so he hasn't done it yet, but that's okay. I also have to really carefully crouch because I'm wearing a very short skirt. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, so there's very clearly paprika in it because of the color. She also says garlic powder and onion powder in the description, and seasoned salt. So we're gonna kind of go for it. Water is good for the soul, but iced coffee is... Well, water is good for the body, but iced coffee is good for the soul. Shall we have that as a phrase? I like that. That does feel a little bit like very mom t-shirts, like those t-shirts about Prosecco. Not to judge anyone who has a t-shirt about Prosecco. It's just not really my style. Hello, Faye. How are you doing this fine day? I have got this, pink salt. I've got fancy salts here, but they're not, like, that fancy. Oh, what's wrong with my mic? Pinterest who, lol. Exactly. Bacon. Oh, hello. Faye's. What's wrong with my microphone? Is it too quiet? Is it all funky? Wow. It's my headset. Okay. Phew. That was a bullet dodged. Disregard. Belay that. Oh, thank you so much for the more bits. When my food be ready? I don't want it till tonight. Thanks. It's probably going to be really... That's actually something I should say now. I always say this and then I jinx it. I flinks to jinx it. But, I feel like today is going to be a shorter stream than normal because I'm literally just doing my dinner. So this is the sort of thing... I've never made this before. And obviously it's going to be longer than it would be if I was cooking it on my own because I'm talking to you guys and we're going to be interacting, and that's kind of the nature of streaming. But I keep looking directly at the light. But it's still not going to take as long as a 7-hour thing. Greetings, Earth Travelers. Donuts! Hello! How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Is this thing on? Start tapping the microphone really aggressively, and you guys are like, please stop. My ears. My ears. My only qualm about this microphone, qualm, such a good word, is that it's a little muffly, and I think that's because it has the Dougal on it. But that's kind of to be... Well, it's not really called a Dougal unless it's like a really fluffy one. Anyway, but that's kind of to be expected because, you know, I don't want to take this off because if I go on it, it'll be like... Anyway, so we're gonna do some seasoning sort of to our own tastes, I guess. Obviously there will be pepper in it. So let me get out... Let's go for let's get both of the peppers, actually. I've got rainbow pepper, and I've got just regular black pepper. I also have white pepper, but I never use that. We've got Himalayan salt. We've got sea salt, garlic sea salt, and rosemary sea salt, but I'm not really probably going to do those because I'm not really going for that. Maybe the garlic or the regular. And I've got a whole heap of extra seasonings over here, which I don't really want right now. And I have this bad boy, the poultry seasoning that I bought for the vegan turkey. So, a precise mix of herbs, salt, garlic, and onions that will... Oh, actually, that's kind of what we... I mean, it's more like... It's more like southern... It does say southern blend on it, so that makes sense. And I have Old Spice. So, she doesn't say on the video what she puts in it. But she just says, do what you want. And I'm like... And that is going to be the majority of the flavor. So, I've been okay. I've got a question, if that's okay. I might have an answer. Look at my range of spices. But I feel like it's a lot of paprika because of the color of the spice blend that she has. But she doesn't say any more than that. So, in fact, she doesn't even say there's paprika in it. So I feel like we should just start dumping stuff in till it tastes good. Like, I think I will use some of this because we might as well use it up. Plus, it's for chicken, so... We're gonna need more than this, but I just need to get the... I don't know how much I'm gonna have to add and subtract, so I don't really want to be like... Ugh. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not nice. More paprika. Some pepper in it. And some salt. Let's go for it. Do you believe that if you're still lonely in a relationship, you should speak up to that person about feeling that way? As in, I feel as though I'm not getting enough. Yeah, of course. Obviously, don't phrase it like you're blaming them, but like phrase it like... I mean, don't... I'm not, you know, I'm not the guru of relationships or anything, but don't phrase it like you're saying that they're doing anything wrong. Just be like, kind of be like, how can we work together to sort of resolve this in a way that's comfortable for them, but also you feel like you're getting what you need. You know what I mean? Like, don't be like, you're not giving me enough attention. You suck. Don't do that. That's childish. Just honestly, communication is the way to go. So if you're having a problem, just say it. Obviously, phrase it well. Don't just come out and go, I'm sad. Or you could just say that, I guess. That could work. I'm starting to think that my delivery of Mexican spice is either delayed or the driver has stopped for lunch. Mind you, the live tracking data shows the driver's been parked in KFC for 20 minutes. Perhaps he has stopped for lunch. That sounds about right. That's so funny. That's really amusing to me. Oh my god, that's so funny. Right. I'm not feeling super keen on this being part of the equation right now. Like this poultry seasoning. Not feeling super keen on the inclusion of that, so maybe I'll take it out. Oh no, it's okay now. Now that we've got the salt. Salt's kind of helped it out a little bit. What's actually in this? Don't say. Oh, there we go. Dehydrated vegetables, garlic and onion, salt, spices including paprika, and tricalcium phosphate to prevent caking. So it's basically the spices including paprika. So other than poultry, which has, yeah, there we go, I've just told you, but it doesn't actually say what spices are in it other than paprika, but there's clearly other stuff. I know she's not doing anything wrong, it's just she studies every day, works so much, they only really see each other twice a week. Oh, yeah, that really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. But like I said, if you just talk about it, and then you might be able to come to some kind of solution, or but either way, whatever happens, at least you're just being honest, and you're not having to go, just be sad all the time, and she's not just kind of going through it without realizing that she's upsetting you, because I doubt she's doing it on purpose. It's just the way she is. I mean, we could just do it ourselves. There's obviously some kind of herb in here because there's like there's green. I agree. Donuts relationships are hard. I totally get you. I totally get you. Ooh. Sudden electro hit the wall. I don't really know what to do with these spices. I'm thinking this could be okay. That's not enough. I'll need to make more. But I kind of just feel like this is a bit meh. And I don't really know what Old Spice is going to be like added in. It's not Old Spice. It's Old Bay. Old Spice is deodorant. Yeah, that could be good. Whoa, that is more than I meant to do. Oh, it's a little spicy, isn't it? Didn't realize it was spicy. Now the StoveTopKisses is southern, I believe. That's good. It's a little bit. It's got a little kick, tiny little kick. What? You're closer to me? Terry Crews starts screaming as you like. As soon as you open the lid, it's like ah! Just hear Terry Crews in there. Thank you for that follow, the King. Welcome in. It's good to see you. It's good to meet you. Today we're making some spices. That's all we've done so far. For our chicken. I'm actually okay with that. It's a little bit spicy. So I might need to add, I just want to keep adding more paprika, but I think that's a bit extreme. What else can we do? We've got, like, cumin and mace. Don't really feel like mace is the... Turmeric could maybe work. But it's it isn't the right color for the... Nah, not really feeling turmeric. Allspice? Cajun seasoning? Cajun seasoning could be good. I haven't used that in a while. Let's maybe use that. I had bumped a switch on my headset that lets me use a 3.5mm jack on my comfortable headset, so it wasn't accepting the USB feed from NPC. That's why I had no audio. Sorry for blaming stream. Oh, don't worry about it, Flinks. Toz, hello! Oh, also thank you for that hydrate, King. Toz, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I don't think I have... Actually, no, I do have mods. Wait, I shouldn't... sorry, Mox. I was going to say I don't think I have any mods in my channel yet. It's no longer a thing. I turned it off. I'm sorry. I don't have the ASMR redemption at the moment. I turned it off. I'm evil. Once upon a time I dreamt about Old Bay seasoning without knowing it existed. I looked it up and to my surprise it was real. Ooh, spooky. That is spooky. It looks like Badia only sells that in the US market where they have no legal requirement to actually list the ingredients. It is weird though because everything else that turned up from the American delivery, every time I normally buy stuff that's in like American import, it has like a sticker on it, so they've had to like add it on, but this one didn't. Strange. I'm sorry, Mox, can I have a shout out for donuts and Toz, please? Thank you, when you have a minute. Oh yeah, we gonna add some of that. So, if you've just joined us, if they sell it in Canada too, they have to list ingredients. Honestly, so strange they don't have to list ingredients in America. Yeah, so if you've just joined us, we are currently trying to make a seasoning together because I'm making chicken, but the recipe doesn't actually say what's on this in the seasoning, and I don't want it to be bland. So we're making this thing above my head, which isn't super obvious, but I promise that's chicken with the sauce on it. Basically, it's crispy chicken with a bacon scallion sauce. Except obviously we don't call them scallions in the UK. And we're gonna also make mashed potatoes and just fry some asparagus. Basically, I'm just gonna make dinner. That's essentially what we're doing. And we're gonna have to probably eat dinner early because, I mean, it's almost 3 o'clock already and I haven't really started. So I guess that's, fine. How's my day been? Oh, my day has been okay. I've mostly just been getting ready for the stream. I don't really do very much on a Friday morning other than clean my kitchen. That you wouldn't be able to tell that it's been cleaned because you can't see the surfaces where I've cleaned. Clean the kitchen, and that's it really. That's all I do on Friday morning before I stream. But how's your day been, King? It sounds like I'm being like, yas, King, work it. Salt, fresh ground pepper, paprika, smoky or sweet. It's your choice of cayenne pepper, garlic powder, dried thyme, dried... It's my go-to seasoning blend. That's cool. Maybe we should add some. But have you ever tried making roast bacon with chicken cream sauce? I mean, feels a bit pointless to roast bacon because it's kind of what I'm gonna do anyway. Actually, no. They fry the bacon. I'm not sure. I'm probably not gonna fry it. I'll probably just put it in the oven. I don't know. It depends sort of what's going on with our surfaces at the time. How many things we've got going on when we get to the bacon, because the bacon's sort of neither here nor there. It just sits until it's needed. So, Yas Queen, work it. Exactly. I feel like that's how I'm acting every time I say your name. I don't think I actually have any cayenne pepper. Let me go check. To my spice rack. No cayenne. How do I not have cayenne? I'm sure I've bought cayenne before, but I don't have it. There's none on here. This is my actual spice rack, not you guys. Very useful. Used to have them all in a bucket just under the camera. That was dreadful management, let me tell you. I don't think that was the spice. I think I tried to breathe something that I wasn't supposed to breathe. I'm really struggling. I kind of don't want to waste this, but at the same time, there's going to become a point where I'm like, okay, I need to stop. I can still only just taste this. Yeah, let's add some herbs. Let's add some herbs. Rosemary, parsley, thyme, and basil. Basil! Interesting. Basil, thyme, parsley, sage, rosemary, and I've confused myself. You didn't say... Was it parsley? I think you said parsley. Breathing in too much pepper. I tried to inhale the pepper. I'm okay, thank you, King. I appreciate it. Basil is not something I would think to add. Whee! 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 Parsley, sage, rosemary, and basil. Just gonna do a couple bits of rosemary. Joe's not a big rosemary fan. That was more than I meant to do. Oh well, it's in there now. We're in for the long haul, folks. Mix it up, make it nice. Give it a taste. Taste the spice. Mix it up, make it nice. When you're done, taste the spice. I don't know why, I'm just in such a singy mood. Sage is definitely a herb that is only good on chicken. I like sage. Actually, that's true. I don't think I've actually had sage in, Hello, Rolly! Welcome in! I don't think I've had sage on meat, but I put it in sauces that I want to taste like sausage. Because I find that it makes everything taste like sausage. Oh, why the objection? Here you go. That's for you. Objection. But thank you for that. See, part of me is like, I just want to get this done so we can get on to making the food. But the other half of me is like, yes, but if this is bad, then when we actually get to the food, it's going to taste bad. Thank you for that host, Rolly. Welcome in, bringing in all those corgis. Look at them run. Look at them running. Yes. We saw a corgi last night in the game. We were playing Calico last night, for those who weren't there. And there was a corgi, and I got very excited because I love corgis. That's all you need to know. That's the context. Do I start again? I mean, it doesn't taste bad. It's just like, I'm not going, yas. Like, don't be shy. More paprika. Oh, thank you, King. Yas, King. I can't stop. Thank you very much, King. That's very sweet of you. Gloop. I like that. It has a little kick at the end, but that's fine because we're going to be serving it with a cream sauce. It's all good. So, let's see. What did we put in? We put in this poultry seasoning. Oh, wrong way up. Which I had to buy specifically from America because we don't have this. So we got poultry seasoning. We put a little bit of Old Bay in, but not very much, so I don't know if it actually makes any difference. Thyme, rosemary, parsley, and basil, as suggested by Donuts. Put in a little bit of garlic powder, a lot of paprika, some Himalayan salt, some rainbow pepper, and a little bit of Cajun seasoning. I cut a piece of potato and cook it. Oh, that's smart. That's a really good way of doing it. I do have potatoes, and we are going to be using potatoes later. Right, I say this a lot. I don't know if I've said this recently to you guys, but potatoes are amazing. I know that that's such a weird thing to just come out with and say, but, like, I could literally just have, like, potato wedges, well-made potato wedges, like, for dinner every day. Obviously, that's not particularly healthy, because I need some other vegetables in my life, and other sources of protein and things like that, but potatoes are great. You can have them as mash, you can have them as chips, you can have them as potato wedges, you can make them as hash browns. Hash browns are the best. Like, just, potatoes are great, okay? If I have a favorite carb, it's definitely potatoes. Or maybe bread. I do like bread. I'm not sure. There you go. My church name used to be I Strip for Potatoes. Who doesn't strip for potatoes? Let's be real. Give me some good potatoes. I probably wouldn't strip for them. But boil and mash and stick them in a stew. Exactly. Like, oh, you know what? I just want to make, if this isn't filling enough and I need a snack later, I'm going to make myself potato wedges and I'm going to put some of this rosemary sea salt on it. It's going to be so good. Yeah! I don't know what that was. But yes, King, I am in Scotland. Ockeye the New, etc., etc. And I'm allowed to do that because I am actually Scottish. And that's the law. We're allowed to make fun of ourselves. Except I have to be careful when I do it because people don't think I am Scottish because I don't sound Scottish. And then they're like, you're making fun of the Scots. And I'm like, no, please. Sir, I am a Scot. I'm one of you. Almost forgot my alphabet there. Nobody saw anything. Because you can't see me anyway. I'm too far away. Haha. I love baked potato. I haven't had a baked potato in a while. But baked potatoes are also very good. And sweet potatoes are a whole other thing. Sweet potatoes are also good. But I'm just talking about, like, regular potatoes, you know? So, one thing I want to do... Excuse me. Not today. Maybe today if we're feeling feisty. Is, recently on the gram, and presumably also TikTok, there's been a trend of accordion potatoes. I tried to do it the other day, but I failed miserably, and I'm a bit sad about it. Off stream, where basically you slice it one way and flip it, and then slice it a different way, and then when you can kind of stretch them out like an accordion, and then you cook them in really nice seasonings. And I want to do that, but I feel like that doesn't really deserve its entire stream to itself. I'd like to do it for TikTok, but do I have the energy to set up my camera and everything just to do a TikTok? Probably not. For over a year, we weren't convinced she was actually Scottish, but now she deep fries things. Yeah, it's true. I've done at least 2 deep frying streams, and therefore I have my Scottish card. I'm allowed to be a Scot. My problem is like, I want to represent Scotland on Twitch, not like at a international level or anything, but I want people to come in and be like, hey, look, I am Scottish, blah, 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 this is my thing, I'm happy, I'm proud of my heritage. But then, you know, if people see a clip of me, they're not going to go, she's a Scottish lass. They'll be like, she sounds English. Well, not entirely. I have a little bit of Scottish in my accent, I know. But if you ask Mox, I'm Canadian, so it just depends on who you ask, really. I'm all over the place. Canadian, English, Scottish, from space. Right, what am I doing? What are we doing? Are we getting the chicken started? Do we want to do that? Okay, Google. What's 400 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
400 degrees Fahrenheit is equivalent to 204.444 degrees Celsius.
Perfect. 200. So yeah, it's what she... That was a burp word. Is my pan cold enough? Yes, I can now touch it. So what she does in the video from space, hi Valmet, is she just sticks an entire chicken in here after spatchcocking it, so it's like flat. You should try Hasselback. I know, I really like the idea of Hassel. Should we just do a potato stream where I just make like 4 different types of potatoes? You're half Scottish. Ah, awesome. That's so cool. Which half? Top half, bottom half? That split down the middle? How's it work? Do you have like a kilt on one side and then like just trousers on the other? Yeah, so, but we're not going to do that because we've got chicken thighs. So we're going to be doing just popping them in there like this. But don't worry, we're gonna evenly lubricate them with oil and then cover them with seasoning as well. She gets very hands-on with the seasoning in the video. It frightened me a little bit, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. It's fine. We're just gonna have to go for it. We're just gonna do it. Yeah, because she also washes her chicken, and I've heard different things about whether. So when I was in school, when we were in HE, home economics, we were taught not to wash your chicken because the water will splash onto the chicken and then onto the side, and then all of those bad uncooked chicken germs will be all over your tap and everything. So that's why I was told not to wash chicken. So I don't know if I'm going to wash the chicken, but I think I am going to try and do the other thing that she did, which was like scrape the top to get, and it had like lots of nasty stuff came off. I don't know. What do you guys think? I need opinions. What should I do? Or should we just get straight to the seasoning and not bother with anything else? I think Hasselback potatoes would be really good. What else has been a trend recently with potatoes? Oh, there was those TikTok famous potatoes that like Kylie Jenner liked or something. That was a big thing for a while as well. They were just like fancy potato wedges though. They weren't that different. We could do that. That could work. Why are you so obsessed with me? Why is that in my head? Okay. So, chopping board. We're not going to take the bones out. These are skin on, bone in chicken thighs. Do we want to just do... Yeah, let's just do all 4. Why not? Let's just do all 4. Hopefully they're going to be good. And we will dump everything in the... Excuse me, sir. You're not clean. How dare you? How dare you come into my house? Come into my house. Come into my knife block. And try and convince me that you're clean. Do you not know how things work in my house? Things are clean, sir. Clean! It's just, don't worry, it's just peas. I made us a fancy fish finger sandwich yesterday. No, 2 days ago? Whatever. It doesn't matter when I made it. What matters is that I made it at all. Basically, it was just fish fingers and then I made mushy peas. But it was like really nice. I tend to wash meat before cooking it just to remove any blood or processed stuff from it. I never worried about splashbacks because I don't turn my tap on full speed. Maybe that was just why we were taught that, because we were kids and we might not really think about it and we just go pfft. You know, it would go everywhere. We could. That could, I mean, you won't be able to... I could maybe move the camera so you could see what I was doing. I might be... let's give it a go. Hold on. I'm just gonna zoom in on the very exciting chicken for a second so I can move this camera without disorientating everyone. I've moved my camera. For sync cam, everyone. You ready? Hold on, I'm just checking it looks okay. Wow, you can't see a thing. Let's maybe move that. Sorry, excuse me. Wait, just chill right now for the interim as I figure out where we're gonna put everything. I actually need this frying pan. Ah! I should need this frying pan anyway. Is it funnier than the fact you can't see what's happening as I scream? I just scream about moving things in my kitchen. There we go. Perfect. It's a nice top-down shot of my sink. Just moving the things like sponges and stuff out of the way. This stream brought to you by M&S Select Farms. Hashtag not sponsored. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna switch a Rooney. You ready? Whoa! It's a sink camera! Isn't that exciting? We've never had this before. My camera's very precariously balanced, so let's hope that it doesn't fall. Whoa! A sink! Isn't it beautiful? And clean. Oh, there's 6 of them. There's 5 of them. I thought there was only 4. I don't know how I thought that. Let's get you boys in the sink. This is what we're doing now. I'm trying out cleaning my chicken. Very, very bizarre. This is very strange. I haven't seen something like that in years. I know. Look, I have a sink. Isn't that crazy? Alright, let's move chicken packaging to the side so I can just chuck anything in it. So, okay, hold on, let me turn my computer so I can see the chat. There we go. So, she was like this. Obviously, she had a full chicken, but she was doing this. And getting off, like... Can't give him a bath. You're not an American, you don't need to wash a chicken. I'm doing it anyway! Don't tell me off, I've made a decision. We had a chat about it, you had your time to bring up any concerns. You did not do so, so we're doing it. Plus, she said that it's a good idea, so we're doing it. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Golden One, that, like... I was told in high school not to wash chicken because it could splash back. But we're gonna give it a go anyway. Okay, Danny. You could technically give them a bath. That's true. We could do. Enjoy your lurk. Stay safe. Take this, it's dangerous to go alone. You know what? On this channel, we follow recipes. And one of the steps is to clean the chicken. So we're doing it. My only concern is I don't have anything to dry the chicken because I don't have any paper towels left. But we'll get to that bridge when we get to it. That's not the phrase. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So I missed the chat. Your time to go get chilies from a nice... Oh, you got your Mexican food. Good. Nice guy named Scott. I now have a selection of dried Mexican chilies. Oh yeah, because you were getting whatever they're called, anjo something peppers or whatever it was, right? I think you were talking about that the other day in the chat. Okay, look, we're getting that stuff off, whatever that is. Plus, I feel better about doing it. I probably wouldn't do it with a full chicken because I wouldn't have the patience. But I don't mind doing it with like little bits of chicken. Plus, it gives us something extra to do, you know? It gives us something to kill some time because otherwise I'm going to be done way too quick. Scrape, 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 scrape. But yeah, the person who wrote this recipe, or rather made the video, they didn't have a written version. I would recommend going watching their videos because I think they're really funny. They are very specific taste, I guess. They do ramble a little bit, which doesn't really get to the point, but I think she's funny, so I don't mind. So if you basically just want an idea of what to do, hello. As well as chilis de arbol I don't know how to pronounce that, and chipotle in it. That was it, chipotle and adobo sauce. That was the bit that I remembered you saying. And hello, Reepernin. Sorry, I'm far away from the chat right now. That's why I had to step away to read your name. But welcome in. I'm currently scraping my chicken because a lady told me to, so. It's good. I mean, at least I'm getting off the feathers, if nothing else. I just finished making sweet and sour chicken for your lunch. That sounds pretty good. Also, Faye, Joe's having a bit of a morning, so don't let him play Sea of Thieves. Adobo sauce is one of the ones that got chocolate in it, and despite being a staple of Mexican cooking, basically impossible to find in the UK in non-catering size packs. Yeah, I think I heard about it before because I was gonna try and do a recipe that needed it, and I was like, I don't know how to get that. Never mind, and I just didn't bother looking any further than that because I couldn't find it. I know that M&S had a kind of chili I was looking for once. Or rather, I went, oh, they have that chili that I was maybe going to need for that recipe one time. And then that was it. Never went any further than that. It's having issues. Yeah, it's, he's been fighting with his computer all morning. And all of yesterday. So he's having a time. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. And just check there's nothing like... Come on, there we go. Wouldn't let me cut that. There's nothing super gunky or gross. You know what? Nope, I'm good. So now we're gonna wash the chicken, because that's a thing. Just gonna very carefully... This feels so weird. As Golden One says, you don't need to wash your chicken, everyone. I just want to see if it makes a difference. Don't put that there. Put it over there. There's dogs outside. Oh my god, there's so many dogs outside. Good boys. I would mute the microphone and shout for Joe, but I am currently covered in chicken. So yeah, you don't need to wash your chicken. Be careful about splashing stuff in your sink. Because obviously, still raw chicken. I'm gonna say I'm done. So what I'm gonna do is Is it culture-based? Oh, it's culture-based. Interesting. I'm just gonna put these on my chopping board, so I don't have to drip chicken juice across the flat. Now I'm gonna wash my hands really, really well and spray down the sink. I just bumped you with my elbow. Remember to wash your hands, kids. Yeah, so there were a lot of people in the comments of the recipe video being like, I can't believe some people think you don't need to wash chicken. And I was like, oh, maybe I'm wrong. We don't, as it does have issues with food poisoning. Remember all the steps. Everyone's been drummed into them how to Have to wash your hands properly. This is my judgment moment. Everyone's going to see me do it. I think I've done that. I think I've done all the steps. There we go. There you go. Hand washing ASMR stream. I know that's what you wanted, guys. I know that's exactly what you wanted. One second. Oh dear. Ugh. We're out. You're out! Ah! Oh no. I've had to go in the cleaning cupboard. This can only end badly. It's just, there's always just so much in this cupboard. And it just all ends up falling on top of each other. And it's, oh. Where's my spare bottle of Dell? Apparently not in here. Well, I'm sure I'll find it. Don't worry about it, everyone. It's fine. In the meantime. There we go. And counter zoom, so I can move my camera back. America, I think it's due to chemicals. Yeah. On the flip side, Jamaicans do it to wash away residue. Yeah, that's sort of what I think the idea was for this one, is to get rid of the unwanted fat. Whew. Okay. I'm not Jamaican, but I wash chicken and steak just to get the extra blood and post-processing stuff off of it. Hello. Oh, you know what? I didn't aim too badly with that camera. That wasn't too bad. I wasn't too far off. Right. Okay. So, the next step is to dry off the chicken. However, I don't have any paper towels, which would be the obvious step. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a towel and then wash it straight away. Plus it's less, it's less wasteful. Zero waste and all that. I'm going to use this towel and then I'm going to put them straight in the cast iron. That's just an example I knew. Yeah, so Americans, it seems like it's an American thing. I know, like I was saying earlier, I was told not to wash my chicken. You can wash your chicken if you want, you don't need to. It's up to you and what you do. Just be safe with it. Squeeze. I went squish when I picked it up. That was horrible. So yeah, preferably do this with a paper towel, but I'm just doing it with a towel because that's what I've got. And we're gonna pour boiling water on it as soon as I'm finished. So just to get it started, and then we'll properly wash it later. Yeah, exactly. 100% do what you think is best. Take everything I say with a pinch of salt, as I've said many a times, and also your mileage may vary. I think that's the phrase. So yeah, this is going to hopefully give us crispier skin because we're drying off the skin. So that'll help a little bit, which is what we want. It's what I got. Boo doo boo 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 is what I got. Don't know why that's in my head. I don't even know what the song is. I've just got that little bit. So yeah, if you're watching this later and you're like, what is she doing? She's such an idiot. I wish I'd watched this live so I could have told her off. Yabu sucks, you didn't. And you can't. And Golden One's already told me off once, so you guys don't need to tell me off. It's fine. Okay. There we go. And the kettle's finished boiling just in time, so we're going to put this in the sink with the towel and the knife. And then we're going to pour boiling water over it. And that's what you do. And then once I'm finished the stream, I will properly wash everything up. Don't you fret. Hello, VOD viewers. Hello. Steam. You can't see it, but there's a lot of steam coming from the sink right now. Steam. And now I feel like we're safe from the germs. Everything's good. We're all good, okay? Nobody needs to be worried. Obviously, I still need to, like, put the seasoning on the chicken, so we still need to worry about that. But my question is, why not wash the chicken when some recipes want you to put it in water? Why? Yeah. I mean, I think it is just the I don't want to splash. I'm sure I bought more Dettol. Wonder where it's gone. They don't want you to splash it up on your sink, I guess. I mean, I've always been incredibly conscious about things contaminating other things. So, like, if I touch one thing, and then I'm like, okay, and then I touch that, and that once I'd done that and stuff. But that's more of the potentially child OCD when I was younger. When I would, I was very obsessive about washing my hands as a kid. I don't think I never got diagnosed with OCD, and I don't want to be like, oh, I had OCD because I like washing my hands a lot. I don't want to do that. But, like, it was bad. And I actually also, when I was on really bad days, I've talked about this before, but when I was really, really bad, every time I touched something with one side of my body, I had to touch it with the other side. Because I just felt really uncomfortable if I didn't do it. Like, it wasn't like, I know sometimes it can be really bad thoughts, like, your family will die if you don't do this thing. And that can be one of the symptoms of OCD. It was never that bad. It was just like, I need to do it. So, like, if I put my arm down on the sofa, I need to then do that. That hasn't happened since I was very small. I think it only happened for about a year. But that was when I was really bad. There's a possibility of salmonella being on the skin that gets killed when cooked, but spread around your home when you wash it. Yeah. But I've usually been good about paying attention to what's touched what surface. But then again, on the other hand, if you do cook it, for example, if you do a full chicken and the water just goes down, it'll go wee all over the sink, and then it's everywhere, and then you have to clean all of this stuff around your sink. And yeah, so I get the idea behind it. Okay, this isn't in the recipe, but I'm gonna do a little bit of salt before we do anything else, because it's good to season your chicken early. I've been learning about salt. I think that's a good idea. So the next step is we're gonna put some oil on this. I'm just gonna use sunflower oil. We don't need to use olive oil. Flora oil. Pure sunflower oil. We're going to use some sunflower oil. We're going to basically get it all friendly all over it, and then we'll put the seasoning on and do the same thing again, and then that's going to go in the oven. I don't know how long for, because the main recipe is for an hour, but that's for an entire chicken, so maybe like 20 minutes. But once that's out, that's just going to sit and rest. So once that's done, you know, we're going to have to get on stuff. So I'm kind of wanting to maybe just leave it to, like, sort of dry marinade for a bit before we put it in the oven. I know it's not really the same on skin. Like, you don't really dry marinate skin as much, but because we don't have a lot of other stuff to do. I have to make some mashed potato, and I'm just worried that I'm going to end up spending ages and ages and ages peeling the potatoes. Where did I get this shirt? This is actually, I got this on Depop. So I got it secondhand. It's my latest purchase that I've made, and it's my favorite jumper at the moment. I wear it so much. It does have a brand. There you can see. I actually had someone to do this to me in public once. What is it? Monk. Does that say Monk L? I had someone to do that to me in public once with a jumper that I was wearing, because I was like, I don't remember the name of the brand, but it's on the label. And they literally were like, this was before lockdown. And they were like, like pulled my shirt and was like, and it was really uncomfortable. I was like, okay, just choke me, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I can actually find out for you if I go to my Depop. I can find out the brand. I'm just closing all of my notifications. My tweet did send, right? It just said I had to do double tweet. Oh no, yeah, I did. Cool. Monkey. So Monki. That's the name of the brand. And I got it really cheap. I got it for £8 including postage because there's a thread that's come loose on the orange part. So it's kind of like a little unraveled. Monkey. Exactly, Maru. Monkey. Right. Let's get this bad boy together. And once we've done this, we'll start with the potatoes. I'm actually going to turn the oven off for a second because we don't need it on while this is doing its thing. That's probably way too much oil. Oh well. It's a towel fashion label for humans. What? That's a lot of oil. I don't think I meant to put in that much, but it's okay. That means it won't burn, which I was worried about. So what made you start cooking? Like on Twitch or just in general? Because just in general, I've always loved food, and I've always loved cooking. And me and my, I would watch cooking shows a lot with my dad growing up. I just really like... I like cooking. It's not necessarily relaxing, but it's fun, and I enjoy it. But on Twitch, it's a long story that I won't go into right now, because I've told it so many times. But basically, essentially, I saw something that inspired me, and I went, I wonder if people do this. And I found a couple of cooking streamers, and I went, oh, people do this. And I decided I wanted to start doing it. I've been making YouTube videos for a while, but, like, I'd stopped. I hadn't done it in ages, and I just wanted to talk to a camera and talk about food, and it worked. Oh, Twitches, yeah. So, that's basically what happened. I just wanted to talk to a camera about the food I was making. Because I think I actually remember... Unfortunately, I deleted the clip, because it would be really funny if we could find it. But, I made... Thank you so much. Whee! Thank you so much for that resub, NetImp. I'll put you on the board when my hands are not covered in chicken. Okay? So don't let me forget. In fact, you might... Are you already up there? Ah, it's too many names. I can't even see. I don't think you're up there. It wouldn't make sense for you to be up there. So I will go in. I'll add you on once I don't have chicken on my hands. Hi, Beth! How's it going? Oh, no, I've missed something. I'm going to have to go back up and read that, because I've just seen a message that I didn't see, and it's disappeared off the top of my chat. We got to get the seasoning on the... You know what? We need to get the seasoning on the bottom. Let's... That one's okay. That one's pretty seasoned. I want to get it in all of the little cracks and crevices of this chicken. Ooh, yeah, that one's heavily seasoned. That looks good. My favorite food is sushi, which I know is kind of like saying my favorite food is sandwiches, but really, really like sushi. I think I probably do have like a second favorite food. Maybe it's cake. I don't know. Which is also like saying something very general. Next month I'm cutting down on my subs for a bit. Finance is kind of tight. That's totally fine. Don't worry about it. But thank you for still being here this month. I appreciate that very much. I understand people are having problems right now. That's totally understandable. Let me put your name on the board before I will shoop. Warhammer 40k. The Tau and the Eldar share a word for humans, and that word is monkey, pronounced monkey, and yes, it's intended as an insult. Fair enough. This month was a part of a 6-month September subs, I think. Oh, nice. Okay. Let me go put your name up on that board. I will find a space The board is pretty full this month. So we had a lot of gift subs at the beginning of the month. And it became a bit mad. This is gonna be a little bit spicy. Oh, didn't mean to just chuck that in on the ground there. It's gonna be a little bit spicy, but that's okay. Yay for pretty full. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, we had a lot of gift subs in the first week, and then I had to come through and I had to write them all up on the board, and I was like, oh my god, this is never ending. So, very happy with that. Thank you guys. Right, so I'm gonna let that kind of do its thing for a bit. Hey, Brandy! Hey, we're making chicken! How are you doing, Brandy? It's so good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Can we have a shout out for Brandy, please? I have a Jewel hanging out with me. Awesome, awesome. Hello, Jewel. A woof woof to you. Ooh, that was a shiny car that just drove past. So yeah, what did you do for spices? I kind of just winged it. It's poultry seasoning, a little bit of Old Bay, paprika, and then a bunch of other stuff. It's kind of just like a lot of things in one. Thank you very much, Maru, for that shout out. So we're just gonna let that sit at the side. We're supposed to just put this straight in the oven, but I'm gonna let it sit at the side because I need to prep the potatoes. So I'm gonna give it a minute to like marinate itself. Obviously I need to be careful because we don't leave it out too long, because then it's gonna hit the unsafe zone of heat. And my food safety training coming back for me. Yeah. So we're gonna do some potatoes. We're basically just making dinner. We're not doing anything fancy. I've been inspired to just do something a little less intensive for once. So we're gonna do mashed potatoes, and we're gonna also do asparagus, and then we also have to make the cream sauce as well. I think we'll cook the asparagus once the cream sauce is done, and I'll just keep the cream sauce hot in the oven maybe, because I don't know, I don't want it to split if it gets too hot. But I also don't want to, no, asparagus first, and then we'll make the cream sauce, and the asparagus can stay hot in the oven. That makes a lot more sense. Don't know why I tried to do it that way around. You've reached the voicemail of Maru, yay. Please leave a message after the tone. Jewel keeps pestering me for pets. Aww. May and Echo are getting new toys today because they destroyed theirs. And a new cat tower. Yes. Can't wait to see it later. Oh, excuse you. Mr. Fly sitting on my potatoes. How dare you? I'm thinking let's go for... That's enough. That's enough potato. I think. Probably. We're gonna do a trick. And I can't remember where I saw this first, but I did this last time we made MASH on the stream as well. Where did I see it? I think it was in MasterChef I saw this. Make mashed potatoes, but put in one sweet potato. So make sweet potato mash, but put in a sweet potato as well. It just gives it a little bit extra. It's really nice, but it's not without being like super sweet potato-y, you know? So that's what we're gonna do. In fact, to be honest, that's so big I'd do half of that. I think I will do half of that, actually. That seems a bit excessive, you know? So, let's get peeling. I'm going to bring over my food recycling bin, which is pretty much empty. And we can just start peeling. I really like adding carrots. I do actually have a carrot that I bought for last week's stream, and then I never used it. Just a single carrot. So we could add a carrot. I think it's the same kind of idea, sliced, but still a little crunch. Little crunch. Yeah, so we're just using rooster potatoes. I don't know if you guys have those in America. I love your camera setup and the kitchen setup and the camera switch ups. Thank you. I've got this cam, this cam, this cam, which zooms into my face, and this cam, which zooms into the board. They're actually the same cameras. And also this one. So you get a nice close-up shot. But they're just two cameras that I've edited. I've had this layout for a long time, tweaking it over the years till I had it how I wanted it. And my one piece of equipment that I would recommend every streamer gets when you can get it is a Stream Deck. Holy guacamole, has it been useful. So big thank you to Luco, because Luco was the one who basically gave me enough money to be able to afford to get a Stream Deck. I think it was possibly Luco and Mox. I'm working on mine to switch it up. Yes, well, if you ever need any, like, help, I don't want to act like I know everything, but if you ever want any advice or suggestions, just let me know. You can also get the Stream Deck app as well, but it is a monthly payment thing. But I just was very lucky and had some people donate some money so that I could buy one. I was very fortunate. And honestly, I can't imagine not having one anymore. How many buttons do you have? I have the 15 button one. I had to do maths there in my head real quick. Hold on. Let me wash my hands from potato starch. I have been pondering if I should get back into art streaming, but I'm not sure if I art enough to make it worthwhile. I mean, you don't have to be like super intense full-time streamer to just do it for fun for a little bit. Plus, if it motivates you to do more work, that's a plus side. So this is the Stream Deck. Yeah, this is the perfect one unless you've got like a super intensive setup. I would say this is the one to go for because it's sort of a nice middle ground. So these are all my different scenes. This is the button for when my boyfriend comes in. Mute my mic, play my music, blah 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 blah. So and that's my, hold on, just watch. The recipe. So there you go. It's just so much fun to play around with the Stream Deck. Sorry to go all streamer mode on you all and talk about streamer stuff for a minute there. But don't worry, we're back to the food content now. Oh, I should actually probably get the hob on so I can put my potatoes on as soon as they're done. But I've seen some people do really cute stuff for their Stream Deck. Like, someone made like a Tamagotchi sort of program where you can like feed it and stuff just by pushing the different buttons. It's adorable. Because they got a white one. They got a limited edition white one and it's so cool. They don't make those anymore though. It's a shame. Now, here's a question. Do you guys do skin on or skin off potatoes when you do mashed potatoes? Because, like, I will keep the skin on if I'm having, like, wedges or whatever. But I will take the skins off for mash. Because my mum used to make it with the skins on, and I don't like it. Because it would have little chewy bits in it. But there is a way to do it with the skins on where you can, like, score it. So once you start mashing the potatoes, the skins will, like, become really small. How do you stream on Twitch? Skin off, skin off. See, everyone's excited. Dedicated Joe button. I do have a dedicated Joe button. He goes, wah! When he comes in. Like, there's a little cheer effect. How do I stream on Twitch? What do you mean? Like, how does one stream on Twitch? Or, like, how do I specifically stream on Twitch? Because I don't really know how to answer that question. Hello! Hi, Beer! Thank you so much for that tweet, by the way. I saw, was it yesterday? Yeah. Hello, welcome in. It's so good to see you. How are you doing today? Can we also get a shout out for Bia? There's so many people coming in today. If someone's available to give a shout out for Bia, please. Why is I was gonna say, why is it so warm? It's because I had my oven at max earlier. Let's open this window. But welcome in. We're making chicken and potatoes and asparagus, and we're just making dinner. And I immediately regret opening my window. Of course, I'm doing... Shut up! I was really worried they heard me there. It was like, oh no, not for confrontation. Super loud neighbors. I absolutely adore your sweater. Thank you. It's secondhand and I love it. It's my new favorite thing. I've literally worn it like every stream for the past, since I got it last week. That's not true. There was one stream I didn't wear it because it was too warm. Because it was sunny outside. But the rest of the time I've been wearing it every day, baby. How do you start streaming on Twitch? You make a Twitch account, you get a software that streams to Twitch, And you hit go. Any more than that? Wah! I'll have to charge you a consultant fee. So we've got our chicken, quote unquote, marinating. It's clever for dry marinade. I really should wash this board. Like, it's clean, but now there's potato bits all over it. And everything else is just extra, yeah. Because I'm extra. Extra, extra, read all about me. Be extra. Exactly. Do your makeup like this. Do excessive makeup. It's not excessive. I wouldn't actually say that. But it's big and bright and bold, and that's why I like my makeup done. Wear a rainbow jumper. And be unapologetic. That's not true at all. Mara's going to shout at me for saying I'm not apologetic. I'm always apologizing. It's a curse. I think I'm going to chop that sweet potato in half and save the rest for another time. Because we bought a bunch of stuff to have with mash, so... You apologize right now. How dare you? Yeah. So yeah, add something sweet to your mashed potatoes. Sweet potato is the best, but carrots will also do. I'm not doing this very well. I'm kind of just doing this quickly. Tell your potatoes look nice today. You look nice today, potato. Let me remove your skin. Maybe not really matching my actions with my words there. Okay. Alright, let's clean these potatoes. Because they're still a little bit spotty. Beer, not babies. I mean, I agree. I just like kids. That's not true. I don't mind kids. I just don't want my own. Nothing wrong with children. Okay. Right. Let's get to chopping. Sorry about the lines on your screen right now. I know they're a little bit annoying, but there's no way to fix them with my current setup. I need better lighting on the counter. Or different lighting, I should say. It's very good lighting, but it messes with the camera sometimes. With my nieces and nephews, but no kids of my own, please. It's just nice to meet people who actually agree with that or understand that. Because for such a long time, and like at my work, for example, I would offhandedly mention it. Like, I didn't go, kids are disgusting, I don't want kids, blah, blah, blah. But like, I'd like if someone asked me, you know, oh, do you want kids? I'd be like, nope, no thanks, I'm good, thank you very much, I'm alright. And then they'd launch into a whole, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, you know, that's different when they're your kids, and meh, 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 meh. And I'm like, shut up. Go away. So it's nice to find people who, like, understand what I'm getting at when I say I don't want kids. I don't know. I don't know if my siblings want kids either. I don't really know. We haven't really talked about it, so... Why do they ask if they apparently know the answer better than you? Exactly. Well, I remember not the job I'm currently at, but the job before that, there was someone who was pregnant and left the job, but we did not get on very well towards the end. Not just because of this, not because they got pregnant and not because of the thing where they were asked about kids, but just like, yeah, they were very rude and insinuated that me and my friend, who was the same age as me, couldn't have any problems in life because we were so young. Despite we were like 22 or something, but my friend was was going through some stuff and also had a lot of family problems and was basically the only person earning money at that time in their house. And it was just like, Yeah, that's a whole other story that I don't really want to get into, but basically that person was very, very much, you're not as old as, they were old, they were like 40 or something, I think, and they were like, or 30? No, I think it was more 40. And they were like, oh, well, you're young, so you haven't got any problems, so I don't know why you're complaining. I was like, excuse me? First of all, I wasn't complaining. Second of all, what? Yeah, I still hear that plenty here too. It drives me crazy. Oh, wow! Oh, that's awesome. That's so good for you. I mean, I'm assuming it was intentional by the way you said that. Yeah, it's super annoying. It was just like they were, I don't remember exactly how it came about, but they were talking about like the fact that they were pregnant or whatever, and they were like, oh, do you want to have kids someday? And I was like, no, I'm just not, no, I'm alright. Like, I didn't go, gross. I was just like, no, I'm cool. I'm not really wanting kids. They went, never? You never want to have children? And I went, well, no. I mean, it could change, but I'm pretty sure I don't want kids. Thank you, I'm good. I'll just get some dogs, some cats, you know. Have a good time. Look after my friends' kids, because I'm sure some of my friends will have kids, you know, that kind of thing. And then she launched into the whole, oh, but it's different when she was like, why not? And I was like, I just don't really like children very much. Like, and she was like, oh, well, it's different when it's your own kids, you know. They're not so, it's not annoying when it's your own kids. And I was like, well, then I don't want to annoy everyone else with my children. That doesn't really sound like something I want to do. I don't understand. So, people get so snobby. Yeah, it's like, I get it. I'm not insulting your children. I don't think you're wrong for having children. I just don't come at me, you know? It's worse when it's your kids because you can't get them back. Pet life. Exactly. Which is sad right now because I can't actually have, I can't have a pet that's not in a cage or a fish tank because of the lease agreement. But maybe when we move. This is gonna make more mash than I intended. Whoops. You want a furry cow? Yes. That's amazing. Do you mean an actual cow? Oh my god, I keep choking on my drink. Oh, speaking of drink, I've just realised I've got a call tonight and I don't have any alcohol in the house. Well, I do. That's not true. I have alcohol, but I don't have very much. And if we're having like actual let's hang out and have drinks, I need to get some more. So, I need to go to the shops after the stream. Hey, property first. They're so stinking cute. That's such an adorable idea. I always do too much mash, but there's no such thing as too much mash when you've got a Joe in the house. He loves mashed potatoes. Everybody knows Badger likes mashed potatoes. Sometimes I feel like I make references that no one will get. I do too. I always end up with so much mash, right? But then you have like, you can either just eat the mash cold later, heat it up, do what I do, put it in a little ramekin, put cheese on the top, put it in the oven till the cheese melts, crunchy, yum, good times. Or you can make bubble and squeak the next day. So there's always a use for leftover mash. Never waste mash. It's always beautiful. Maybe I should save some of these and make chips. Yeah, I feel like that's probably enough. Maybe one more. Did you just say smashed potatoes? Yes, I definitely did. No, I didn't. I want my yummy. Go make yummy taters. Can't get any more dogs because my female is very dog aggressive. Ah, okay. What's my favorite drinks? Do you mean alcoholic king, or do you mean just like what's my favorite thing to drink? Me and Sketch just get the unintentional questions from his parents about when we're eventually getting married and kids. I'm so glad that neither of our parents ever do that. I think one of them once asked me, like one of his grandparents once asked me if we were getting married or something at some point, if we had plans or whatever, and I was just like, I don't know. We're not planning on it. I've never really been a big fan of marriage. Like, I feel like it's unnecessary for me, not for other people. I don't feel like I would necessarily want to get married. But, you know, if I wanted to get married, if I had to get married to someone, I would get married to Joe. Because I love him. And it would be, you know, it would be nice to have legal rights and that kind of thing. But we have a single potato left, so I may make some chips after the stream. Just gonna leave it because I think it's a bit much. But this is our potato to sweet potato ratio in here. I'm gonna cover this with water. I'm gonna put, oh no, I don't know if, because they're not skins on, I don't know if I want to put in too much salt. That's probably enough. It's probably too much. But I saw that you can put in lots of salt in the boiling water when you're doing potatoes, because it will just kind of, the flavor goes into the potatoes and the rest of it goes down the sink. Also, I find that, now I don't know if this is just, if this is actually true, but I find that when I talk to people about this, men don't get asked if they're having kids and getting married nearly as much as women do. Even the people in the same relationship. But that may just be because I talk to more women than men. I don't know. Please let me know if that's the case. That's the potatoes on, which means it's almost time to put the chicken in, so I should turn the oven back on. Wah! But seriously, are you getting married and having kids? It would really boost the brand. Ugh, no. I don't want to do it. Do it for the vine. Do it for the gram. Alcohol. Ah, right. I'll talk about alcohol in a second. Have you tried telling me you're just waiting for the inheritance money? Had to get married to someone. Yeah, I found the same thing. Yes, chips. Only because someone finally explained to Lara that she can't legally marry a bottle of cider. We can't wear our favorite drinks? So rude. So, if I was getting married, I wouldn't get married to cider. Thank you very much. I like cider, but it's not my favorite drink. So, in order to answer your question, King, about alcohol, I tend to enjoy cocktails more than, like, a specific drink. But I like fruit ciders. So, like, Recordalig, Old Moot, there's another brand that I like. I kind of like Hawk cider, but they're a bit too strong for me, so I have to have them as, like, a few drinks in. I'm very fussy about alcohol because I don't like the taste of alcohol. Like, so if something's really strongly alcoholic, and I can usually taste it, and I'll be like, no thank you, I'm good. So, like, I don't like beer. And I don't like whiskey and stuff like that. So, but I do drink vodka in a long vodka, or a vodka lemonade. And I also have like gin and lemonade sometimes, and that kind of thing. Just tend to have lemonade a lot. I feel women get asked more because we normally are the homemakers and carry the children. True. That's true. That is true. Physically carrying the children. Because, like, I've said this before, I wouldn't mind adopting. Maybe at some point in the future, but I wouldn't adopt a baby. I'd adopt a teenager. I'm more like foster care, you know? I think I wouldn't mind doing that, but like to have like someone around the house who's like, I'm helping them out, but I'm not like entirely focused on feeding them. Obviously I'm feeding them, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like, it's a baby, I can't let it out of my sight. More just like, do your own thing, I'm here if you need me, kind of deal. If you want to be adopted, apply now. For like 20 years time. Yes, adopting, I'd love to do that. I don't want any more babies. I don't love the newborn stage. Mood. I like cider, but she isn't in like cider. I like cider, but I don't like cider. Around 2 kids and 100 views. The numbers speak for themselves. That's true. I like how Maru is now my manager and trying to convince me from a brand perspective that I need to get pregnant. I love that. Can I just get a dog? You guys would love a dog. I would love a dog, and you guys would love to see a dog. That would be so great. We'll just get a dog for the stream. Dog cam. Perfect. Yes, get a dog. Exactly. I'm adopted kid, so I always support the adoption choice for anyone. Perfect. Yeah. Anyway, let's stop talking about children. Let's talk about dogs instead. The main, I actually really want a cat more than a dog. Joe really wants a dog. We both want a dog, but I'm more inclined to get a cat because I'm a cat person. For a while, I was like, oh, I'm both. You know, I'm a cat and a dog person because Joe kind of has converted me, and now I like dogs. I used to be terrified of dogs. But then having spent time around Faye's cat, I've decided that I am still a cat person. I just also like dogs. Dogs are a good lead into this. Shut up, Maru! Dogs are their best. My adopted dog was sleeping soundly on the bed. Hi, Dottie! It's so good to see you. How are you doing? What's my favorite breed of dog? Corgi. But I don't know if I'd actually want a Corgi because they're very high maintenance in terms of energy. I don't think I have the energy to have a Corgi. Definitely not at the moment. And I also really like golden retrievers, but the same kind of issue. So I don't know. Okay, my potatoes are starting to heat up, so I think we might be good to put the chicken in. So for those who've just come in, here's the chicken. I had a lot of just chatting today. I like that. I had a minor... I put that down on my frying pan. It's okay, the frying pan wasn't on. It's not hot. I just flipped it. Doing a minor eye procedure this morning and I feel kind of tired. Ugh. Well, I hope that it wasn't. I hope that everything went okay. I'm assuming it would, because it did, because otherwise you would have said otherwise. And I hope that you can come and chill with us for a little bit. I think it would be lovely to have you here. You don't have the energy for a Corgi because you have Corgi energy. I do not have Corgi energy. I definitely don't have Corgi energy. I have Basset Hound energy, just like on the floor. I have a pit bull named Moose, and Isabel is Nikita. Ooh! I don't think I've met Isabel. I don't think I've seen Isabel. Obviously, I've not met them, but you know what I mean. Seen them on the stream. Right, so if you've only just joined us, here is our chicken. It's a lot more red in person. It looks kind of a bit sad on the camera. Oh no, there we go. The color scheme's kind of coming back. That's sort of more what it looks like color-wise. So we're gonna put this bad boy in the oven, probably for about 15 minutes and then check on it because they're quite small. And I don't want them to burn, and I also don't want them to overcook. And then I'll take them out and let them rest for a while. I'll probably just put the lid on the cast iron to keep them hot, because I don't think they're still going to be hot by the time everything else is done. We've got mash, we've got asparagus to cook, I've got bacon to cook. I've got the sauce to make, which isn't going to take very long, but I still have to do it. Oh no, I was supposed to leave some of the seasoning back for the sauce. Damn it. I'm just going to have to use paprika or something. Oh, enjoy your lunch. I have a corgi and I used to have a lab, but she went to the Rainbow Bridge back in January. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, so. I don't really want to leave this out for too much longer, but I also don't want to put it, I don't feel like I want to put it in yet, because I'm worried about timings on everything else. And I don't want to overcook it. So we're going to change our minds again. And I'm going to start the bacon first. Because the bacon, it doesn't matter if it gets cold before we make the sauce. Basically, the sauce is butter. Now this is going to make some people drool, I think. The sauce is butter, butter, cream, bacon, green onions, and seasoning. And then you just cook it. And that's it. That's the sauce. So that's what I mean when I say that we're having a bit of an easier one today. We're not doing anything fancy. We're just making dinner. We're coming for Copper's brand. That's not true. Copper does a lot of exciting things. Not that this isn't exciting. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying sometimes you just need to not do crazy, insane stuff. Like a vegan turkey from scratch. It's a bit much. I know it's not the same, but my little hamster went to the Rainbow Bridge in the Sky in... Was that also January? That was January, yeah. My little hammy. So, some of you don't know that, because I mentioned it once on stream and then I said I didn't want to talk about it, so... There you go, that's how you found out. We don't have Hamish anymore. And I'm okay. Well, I do have him. Because I have his body in the freezer. But not really what I meant. Right, we are using, because I went to M&S, because I'm a fancy lass. We're using fancy bacon. Dry cured, unsmoked, streaky bacon. So we're going to use that. Because they had a deal on, if you got bacon and sausages, it was like a $5 to get both. So she fries hers. For all the reward requests for naming animals and calico fulfilled, or any need to be refunded. No, I did all of them. I think. Pretty sure I did all of them. Ah, can't get into my bacon. They've sealed it too tight. The dwarves dug too deep. Israel. If you didn't, it's too late now. Well, we can play it. We'll be playing it again next Thursday. Why are you baking that aluminium foil? It's to get it crispy. Like, oh my god. Like, I really recommend that you guys, like, season and pre-bake your tin foils trays, because, it's a good idea. No people in iron in their food. Me included, having taken 2 iron supplements. Yeah, the foil needs to be very crispy before you start. Oh my god. I swear this whole stream is just going to be trying to open this. Iron foil. Yes, I took my iron, don't worry. I took 2 iron supplements this morning. 2. I did that yesterday and I felt so much better and I was like, ooh, maybe this is what I've been missing. This is why I'm tired all the time. Maybe I need an extra one. Come on. Let me in. I can't get into this bit. Oh wait, I've clearly made an indent because there's air getting into the package. Just hacking at this packaging now. Just don't look. Just don't look, everyone. I'm professional, okay? I'm a professional. Don't worry, everyone. I am professional. There we go. She's in. Sort of. She's in enough that she can get the bacon out, and that's the important thing. Now, I think she used about 5 strips. I could focus on it now that I want. Oh no, I tore it in half. That's not what I was trying to do. I tried to pull it out because the packaging's so tight. Ah, fight it. Fighting the packaging. There we go. Now, I don't know if I didn't think bacon strips like this was real. Because when I was younger, because I always saw it in cartoons and stuff, but we only ever had back bacon. So when people said bacon, I thought of back bacon, not like this. I'm not sure if, I think that might be exaggeration. I probably thought it was real, but I just thought it wasn't possible to get it. In the UK. Because we never bought rashers. Anyway, let's pop these boys in for 15 minutes. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Set me a timer for 15 minutes, please.
Sure, 15 minutes. And that's
starting now. Thank you. Thank you, Google. I appreciate that. Tired. I haven't seen the sunrise since I was a child, and I've never eaten any iron-related food. Could be the reason why I'm tired physically, like I don't have the energy to do stuff fast. I'm doing stuff slowly. Oh, that's me. That is me to a T. So, is Demahi? I just wanted to check I wasn't addressing the wrong person. I take iron supplements every morning. And I don't actually take vitamin D at the moment, but I did for a little while. So maybe look into that. But I would suggest going to the doctor, if you can, and getting them to do some blood tests for you, because that's how I found out. I was pretty sure I was iron deficient, because everyone in my family is iron deficient. But I didn't know for certain, so I went to the doctor and they confirmed it, but then they refused to give me any supplements, and that's a whole story that we won't get into right now because it's really boring. Your hair color, lovely. Oh, thank you, Vicky. That's very nice of you to say. Hair colors, there are two. Welcome in. Do I play Sea of Thieves? I do not, but my boyfriend does. He's in there, in the other, through the wall. Not in the oven. I've eaten from A to Z, Z vitamins, and after I ate everything, I felt the same. Okay, maybe it's something else then. There's a lot of things it could be if you're tired. Like tiredness, like fatigue, I would say, more than just being tired, is I thought I read that's like thirsty. Yeah, it could be a lot of different things. A lot of different issues. Fatigue is a symptom of a lot of different things, so it's best to go to the doctor. I find I function best in the afternoon to just after midnight. That's also a thing that my therapist, actually, we were talking about it. That's why I started doing Thursday streams late at night, because I find that I'm more productive. Even if I get a full night's sleep, I feel so much better from about like 3 p.m. maybe later. And then I'm like wired and I'm so awake until like 1 a.m. and then I'm like, ugh. So I just like, at the moment I'm just kind of switching my sleeping schedule. Obviously streaming is important, but I'm basically up till 2 a.m. What microphone am I using? I sound great. Thank you. It's a mic pack. It's a USB mic pack. PXD1 made by Samsung. And then the microphone is just the one that comes with it. That's a face microphone. They have two different ones. The ones that come with the face microphone and ones that come with a lapel mic. And I'm using the face mic. But thank you very much. That's very nice of you to say. My potatoes are boiling. It's time. Well, it will be time soon. Okay, Google. You know what? Let's just check on the potatoes in like a couple minutes. So we're gonna prep our vegetables. Don't know why I said that so weird. It'd be a bit strange to open the oven to check on a Sea of Thieves game. Maybe that's how we do it. I'm gonna go for 3. Why not? Go for it. Go crazy. So we're having asparagus, but that's gonna take very little prep. I'm literally just gonna cut them in half. And we need the spring onions for the sauce. However, I'm gonna take off the dried bits, like the bits that are a bit sad looking. Put them in a stock later. Because they're mostly okay. I didn't get these very long ago, but some of the bits are a bit sad. I work 12 hours every day, so it could be that. I sleep 6 to 7 hours, and the rest I do is cook something on the computer, and then I put my clothes to wash. It could just be that you're tired from working, to be honest. But like I said, it's probably best to get some blood tests done or something, just so you can confirm that it's not anything major. Because like, I deal with my iron deficiency pretty easily. It's literally just, don't forget to buy more iron supplements. I have it on a subscription, so it turns up. And obviously it's a bit annoying that it costs me money, but I'd rather definitely have energy for my job, streaming, and my other job, rather than, you know, be stuck waiting for a prescription that's never gonna come. So let's just chop these up. I think she just literally just uses the green parts in the sauce. Yep, I'm happy with that. They'll get used another day, don't worry. I will not waste those. Hello, Cake! Welcome in. Now, Joe does not like this, the top of these raw, so we're gonna make sure that they get nice and cooked in the sauce. That's gonna be a good time. Opening that door was definitely a good idea. Now I've got a through breeze going. I was getting very warm, you know, very warm. Right, I think it might be time to put the chicken in, because we've not got a lot left to do. Oh, thank you for the host. Hello, Kitsune. Welcome in. It's so nice to see you. Let's pop these in the oven. Okay, Google, send me a timer for 15 minutes.
Set the timer for 15 minutes, and that's starting now.
Okay, that's good. That's the chicken in. Ahoy, Rainbow Auntie. Hello. How are you doing, Kitsune? Can I have a I'm sorry to bombard you with requests, Maru, but can you do a shout out for Kitsune for me, please? Thank you very much. I hope things have been going good for you. We're just making some chicken today. We've got mashed potatoes on the side. This is for the sauce. I'm just gonna also clean my knife and then chop up some asparagus, because we're just gonna have asparagus on the side. And then once it's done, it's done. It's probably gonna be like maybe an hour maximum left. And I've only been live for, oh my god, we're gonna have like a 3-hour stream. What am I? Me from 3 years ago? What? It's kind of crazy, actually. This is gonna be so quick. I considered maybe making bread today as well, but then I was like, nah, because that's just gonna take a whole heap of time and we won't actually get it finished. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Hold on. Let me chop my asparagus. I always halve my asparagus when I'm gonna fry it, because then like I can like lie it on the pan like that and it gets nice and crispy and tasty and buttery. No! Don't show everyone! Oh god. I hate it. Thank you so much for sharing my pain with the class. Mara just sharing a clip of me when I was a baby streamer. Because for those who don't know, I've been doing this for almost 5 years. So there's some cringy clips out there. And hopefully, fingers crossed, this is the year that we make partner. I've never applied for partner before, but it'd be really nice to get it this year. But I'm not that fussed if we don't. I'm going to speak it into existence. Positive affirmations. I am well, just work's been insane. So I'm on my way to Dundee to do the final pack of the house, and I can finally say I'm resident. Oh yes, because you were, I think I heard that you were moving. Yes. Congrats. Sorry work's been so busy. But I hope that it's been a good busy, and not like a, I'm so stressed I want to tear out my hair kind of busy. Oh, that one fell apart. That's fine, we'll just put that in the stock bag. I'm not really sure how many to do. Probably don't need to do very many. Nice clip, thank you. Right. Oh, that bacon's starting to smell good. Bacon is smelling good. Hey, thank you for that follow, Obi. It's fine, it's training for the DWP and there's a lot to learn. Ah, yeah. Right, hold on, let's do a potato check. Yeah, the potatoes are done. Don't forget to check your potatoes, everyone. It's always important to check your potatoes at least once a week. Don't know what I'm saying. Okay, let me just real quick get out my colander so I can strain these boys. We don't want to leave them too long because then they'll get a skin. Which, you know, not ideal. Yeah, I've already turned that off. Good. Don't worry, we will deal with the mash in due time. We will get there. But we're going to leave that to the side for now because I'm still doing the asparagus. However, that means it's kind of more time to... but I can't start frying yet because I need to... Can't start frying yet because I need to show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm going to have to get the induction hob out once I've done chopping these asparagus that I'm doing very, very badly. Please don't look. Just don't look, okay? Don't look what I'm doing. Thank you, Mara. You are being a very good manager today. Very good, mod. Wow, I am failing miserably. But I think that's probably enough asparagus for 2 people. So the rest of the asparagus can go back over here. And that way, we can actually start cooking the everything else, really. Oh no, my nose is running. I only asked for 15%. Ooh, what's that in my pocket? Oh, it's another badge. I left one in my pocket, apparently. Wait, no. I just went to the fridge to get the induction hob out. I think my brain was like, you need to get out your stock bag. It's like, not right now. It's not important. I don't mean to alarm anyone, but there's a spider in my cupboard. I've just spotted it. I really don't want to leave it there, but it's in an awkward place, so I can't get to it. I don't know why I'm whispering. Maybe it's so I don't alarm you, but there's a spider in my cupboard. Hi, sir. Hello. How's it going? Are you taking revenge for the spider that I threw out the window earlier? You probably are. It's probably the mum. I'm just gonna close that. Joe is scared of spiders. That would be very mean. I joined the Discord. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we have a recipes channel where people post recipes they either want me to try on the stream or just for people to try. So it's pretty fun. Stop that. Okay. I don't want to leave it there, but at the same time, like, it's not doing anything. It's just kind of chilling. But then again, I don't know how much stuff it's walked over in my cupboard. Ugh. What's it got in its pockets? Okay, I'm just gonna carry on. We're just gonna pretend everything's normal. Hi, Samuel! How's it going? Didn't know you were scared. It's me. I'd have definitely gotten scared. Deal with it. Well, to be fair, he did deal with the one this morning. He's not, like, completely terrified, but neither of us are great. He's not any stronger than I am in terms of picking things up. That we definitely did this morning. Right. We are going to get some butter on the go, and we're going to fry our asparagus, and then we're going to make our sauce. I'm okay, little sleepy. I've been up since 8:30. Ew, that's a gross time to wake. That's not actually that bad, but still, that's not. And I would not like to wake up at that time. But also, hello, Samuel. It's so good to see you. I'm sorry you're a little sleepy. Would you like to come and have some dinner? I'm making crispy chicken. Would you like some? I'm about to start frying the asparagus. Oh, I should have done garlic to go with the asparagus. Can I quickly? You know what? Let's I know what we'll do. We will crush some garlic. That way I don't have to I don't have to worry about it burning in the pan because it's big chunks. If it's crushed, then it's gonna kind of just melt into the butter, which is what we want. So that's fine. I fixed it. I made a problem and then I immediately fixed it, so it's all okay. Mackies, because I'm chonk and lazy boy. Crush it. Crush it. So we're just going to use a garlic crusher. If you don't have a garlic crusher, you can just... Oh, no, wait, where's the other... I've lost part of my garlic crusher. Oh my god, that smells so good. That chicken smells amazing. Right. You can just chop it down on a chopping board until it becomes a paste. But I don't have time for that right now, because otherwise I'm going to be late cooking my chicken. I mean, sauce. I mean, asparagus. That's the word. Crush it real good. Crush it. Crush it good. Oh, it's just not crushing. Stop! That was the bacon, I think. So the stream hasn't been unchill. It's just been... Yeah, I think it's been a chill stream today. Crush it. Crush it good. Crush it real good. I'm gonna try and start posting on my Instagram stories in the morning what I'm gonna make. I used to do that many moons ago, but I stopped doing it, and I think it actually is very helpful, because then people are like, oh, that looks tasty, I'll want to tune in for that. Because if you just say, like, at the time when I go live, people are like, I don't know, but if they already know in advance what I'm making, visually, that's a good idea. I don't really know why I'm telling you all this. Maybe I just feel like I can trust you, you know? Sorry, I know I'm not on camera right now. I'm just doing what I said I wouldn't do and cutting up the rest of the garlic because the crusher barely worked. So this is for the asparagus, just to make it a little bit more tasty. We're just gonna fry it in some butter and some salt, and it's gonna be really good. I hope. That's the idea. My glasses are falling off. And I now need to get the bacon out of the oven. Hold on. How you doing, bacon boys? Yep, you are looking good to go. Very crispy. Possibly too crispy. And that chicken is smelling divine. Okay, here we go. We need some more butter. What are you going to get from Mackey's? Or are you already en route and now you can't talk to me because you're in the car? Salt, that's what I'm doing. We don't want to go too crazy, just a little bit. So yeah, I'm just thinking about 99p triple cheeseburger. Wow. Nice. Okay. Get that nice and tasty, and then we can chuck in the asparagus. Triple majore. Why that popped in my head? Because you said triple cheeseburger. I just got a clip from She-Ra in my head. Ah, yes, I am art. I study art and history and art history. I'm a triple major. Oh man, I love She-Ra. Such a good show. Send you pictures on the Discord. Perfect. I will check them in a second. Is that for your delivery? Is that what you mean? Give me 1 secundo. Okay. I can do that. I can give you a secundo, my friend. Right. Asparagus. Very simple. We're just going to put that... Basically, when that asparagus is done, we're just going to put it on a plate. And then put it in the oven. Ba-na-na-na. Push it good. Da-na-na-na. Push it real good. Sorry, it's got it stuck in my head. Also, because I'm a train that cannot be stopped. Is it actually in here? Yeah, it is. I have a little jar of bacon fat that I've been saving. So I'm going to pour the bacon into here. Bacon fat into here. If I can do it without making a mess of everything. Yeah, there we go. You're not missing much. I'm literally just tipping up the tray so all the bacon fat pours into the jar. Yep, there we go. Bacon fat. Got a good few tablespoons. I don't know why I'm keeping it. It's just something I saw online that someone was doing, and I was like, hey, I'm going to do that too. I can add it to, like, stuff later. You know what I could add it to? Right now. I could put it in this pan with the asparagus. The asparagus has bacon fat, and it's cooking in the bacon fat. As well as the butter. Does that sound pretty good, or does that sound pretty good? Sounds pretty good to me. Let's do that. I do like this kind of stream where I'm literally just making myself dinner. So let's just pour some of that bacon fat in. Get some of that flavor. Triple major. Oh, mash. Let's get that mash done before it gets a skin on it. Oh, I missed some. I missed some potato. Oh, where's my masher? Oh, there it is. So... I have a little red notebook in, well, usually my bag that I take to work, but I am going to work in this year, so I don't know where it is right now, but it's basically a little notebook that anytime someone gives me a food-related tip, advice, I write it down in my little notebook. or if I have an idea, stop, for like a recipe or a cake or something. And one of the things that I was told once is to make, basically put spring onions in milk and then heat it through on the stove until it kind of gets the flavor of the spring onions, and then use that milk to make your mashed potatoes. With the spring onions or not, it's up to you. And I did it once, and it was really nice. So, actually, you know what? Now I'm saying that, we could do that, because there's spring onions sitting there that I could put in. You know what? Let's do that, because I haven't started the mash properly yet. We're going to real quick, we're going to get that going. Because I was just bringing it up as an example of something that you could do. And then I was like, wait, hold on, I have spring onions that I'm not using. Let's just do that. Hold on, oh my god, stop missing I'm missing the vegetable, that's why it keeps going clang. There we go. I'm not going to put the actual spring onions in the mash, but I'll put it in the milk. Just to give it the flavor. Stop! Why are you so loud? Make dinner with me. Whoop. Okay. So, let's just take... Probably don't need 2. Take 1 thing's worth of spring onion. Whoop. Put in a little pan. I'm gonna get that pan on the heat. Also, that timer was for the chicken, so I need to check on that real soon. What? Yeah? Careful, they might be able to see you, honey. And put a little bit of milk. So, just that. Heat that through. And then we'll put that into the mash. And that's how we'll do that. And I'll also put a bit of butter in there, because the butter's probably not going to be... The mash isn't going to be hot enough to melt the butter by the time we get to it. So let's put a bit of butter in that as well. Okay, I think the asparagus might be done. Considering how crispy it's getting. Okay. I haven't heard of that one before. Yeah, so I can't remember where I heard it, but someone told me to do it once. And I did it, and it was really nice, but it wasn't like the most amazing thing. But I'm still gonna do it, because it's like gonna add another layer to the dish. But basically, yeah, you just, the milk that you're gonna use for the mash anyway, just put some seasonings in it, and then when you pour it in, it's gonna taste a little bit better. But I think that is now time to remove the asparagus. Needs more drama. Get a random ingredient you have to incorporate. No! Get out of here. Trying to mess up my nonsense. How dare you. It's pretty cool you're keeping a collection of those. I've forgotten that after a while. Yeah, it's why I've got a little notebook just for that. Like, just little tips people have given me. There's some stuff that I'm sure I've been told on stream that I've forgotten. Like, I've probably heard things from people through Twitch, and I've just completely forgotten it because streamer brain is a thing. You just like compartmentalize, so when you finish streaming, you forget everything you were told. I'm gonna try and get out the bacon because not the bacon. What am I talking about? Get out the garlic because I'm gonna now use this pan to make the cream sauce, and I don't really want the garlic to burn. It's already kind of burnt. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to cut our losses and pour out this beautiful fat. I'm gonna put it into just a random container until it cools down, because I can't pour it down the sink, because that's a bad idea. I'm gonna...
I smell garlic. I'm hungry.
You hungry? Well, food's actually not going to be very long at all, so you probably don't need to have a snack. You can have a snack if you want, but I'm just saying, you probably won't need very much. Okay. Careful, it's hot. Oh, that hob was on. Oh, are you okay? Did you touch the tray?
It's okay.
Oh, honey.
Ouch. It's hot.
That hob was on earlier, so that side will be cooler. But they did only just come out the oven not very long ago, so... Crispy. Alright, I need to cook. After Mackey's won't be long. Okay. Sammy's going to get Mackey's. Smell that. That's that crispy chicken.
Smells so good. Hey, Cake! How you doing?
It's not quite crispy enough for me. Let's put it back in.
I'm finally able to go and play Sea of Thieves.
Yay!
It's finally done. It's exported.
And it's worked. It's not corrupted.
I don't want to kill anyone anymore.
Yay! Yeah, I told them you were having a bad time.
I've been having a bad flimming week.
Lot of swearing.
Yeah. Lots of swearing.
It's okay.
But D&D is tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
And that'll be good and relaxing because I'll kill you all.
Pass my towel. What? No.
Yeah.
Stop.
No,
Oh,
no,
let's not let this milk.
I just...
Thank you. Hola!
You can chop these properly.
That's okay, they're just for
Oh,
flavor.
they're for straining.
Yeah, I'm gonna strain it. What's burning? Is it the milk? I can smell burning. Maybe it's the bacon. Oh no, there's something on the hob. Okay.
Do you want to turn down this hob?
Yeah, just turn it down to like 3. No, that's not where the towel goes. Okay, the chicken isn't quite crispy enough, but you guys will see it when it's ready, I promise. But yeah, we've got our crispy asparagus. You like asparagus? It's just been cooked, it'll still be a bit hot, so be careful. Garlicky buttery asparagus.
Oh, I love asparagus.
Yeah, asparagus is the good stuff. Got our bacon ready to be cut down and made into sauce. We've got our spring onions infusing our milk so we can put that in the mash.
Baby, this smells so good.
And I'm just about to make the sauce.
Where's the garlic butter going? In there?
That's not garlic butter, that's the fat that was in this pan. So it's going to be going probably in the bin.
Could you make a sauce out of it? What's all like a pan sauce?
Ah, yeah, it's got burnt bits in it though, so I didn't want that. Whereas I am going to now make a sauce with cream.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
Oh, gosh, okay. Who's hydrating or dehydrating? Of course it's Maru. It's always Maru.
Right, this is simmering.
Okay, that's probably good. If you could take it off the heat, please.
Turn off this hob.
Thank you, honey. Show you guys it. Keep the cream out. And the mash. That's what we're doing. Right, so we've got, this is milk and butter, and it's steaming up my camera, but the milk and butter with spring onions in it, that's just infused it. So what we're going to do is we're going to strain the milk into the mash, and then we're going to make mash. Simple as that.
You really should get like a small strainer.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, the toys are here and the Candlekeep got released. What's Candlekeep? Is that a Warhammer thing?
Candlekeep is a new D&D book.
Ah, like that.
I've seen the new, I've seen the table contents, and quite frankly, I'm a little bit disappointed on how they're laying out their books now.
Oh,
They're really rushed.
that's a shame.
Like, not rushed, but like, they're really like...
Just pop that over to the side for now.
So basically, some adventures are like adventure overview. Then this for the same section in a different heading, it says adventure outline. And some of them have conclusions, some of them don't. It's really weird.
And that's why Wizards of the Coast need to hire you.
Yeah.
You make it nice and clear.
Wizards of the Coast, if you're watching, I'm your boy. I'm a free agent. Love you.
Love you too. Enjoy Sea of Thieves. Well, guys, we're gonna have a really short stream today. Like 3 hours, kind of short. Alright, the chicken doesn't have a timer on it right now, so I'm just gonna have to keep checking on it. Because it wasn't really very crispy when I checked on it last time, and I want it to be crispier. So we've got this is just mash, but it does have a half a sweet potato in it, just to kind of give it a little bit of extra oomph. And also we've got the spring onions in it now, so that's going to also help. And I'm going to give it a taste. That needs more salt. So I said this last time, but I've been learning about salt. A book that Joe got me for Christmas. I think maybe last year, maybe the year before. Don't actually remember. And how different types of salt absorb and react with food in different ways. So like table salt is like twice as salty per volume as like sea salt. I'm trying to figure out what Joe's watching. I can hear her voice through the wall. That's good, but still needs more. More salt and more pepper. Oh wait, did I do the hydrate? I don't think I did. Sorry, Maru. There's your hydrate. Don't get mad at me. There we go. I know we could also use more butter. I'm just gonna just put in a little bit more butter because it's a bit dry. It needs to be a bit creamier. In fact, it's mashed enough though, so. It's very solid mash, this one. We'll fix that later because I think it might need an extra mash. But right now I need to worry about the chicken because that's been in for a while, so it's probably time for it to come out. What? Taters! Hi, people guy! How are you doing? Oh, that's so much better. Ooh, baby! Okay, this is going to be very difficult to get out of the oven because it's in the cast iron. I don't want to burn myself. There we go. Wow, can you hear that? Let me show you. I can't put it on my induction hob because that will probably melt it. So let's move it out of the way. Put it up on its end. Wait, I've done that before. Why is that not working? There we go. Don't fall. Look at this. Listen to this, more importantly. Oh, that's gonna be good. Right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna... Told him, mark my words. Nice. Mark my words. I'm just gonna put the lid on it real quick, just to keep the heat in. Actually, no, will that make it... That might make it not crispy anymore. I'm not gonna do that, because that might... Yeah. I'm worried if I do that, it'll condensate, and then it'll get all soggy. That looks great. Okay, just getting some real work done early. Gotta go get my first vaccine shot. Oh yes, I remember you saying. Whoop. Okay, so, oh, we need to chop up the bacon. That's one last thing we have to do before we can make the sauce. So let's get that bacon chopped. Oh, sorry, music. So yeah, we got some crispy bacon going on right now. A couple of bits are a bit too crispy because the hob was actually still hot when I put the pan on top of it. So this one's a little bit too crispy, so I'm gonna have to eat it. Oh yeah, you're on your road trip. I hope that's going well for you. Yeah, that would have been better if it was smoked. I should have got smoked bacon. Oh well. Turn that oven off. Oh, it's so crispy, you can hear it. Crunch, crunch, crunch. We're just gonna... crunch our way through this. be fair, I could probably just crumble this in my fingers, it's so crispy. It was a good trip, the drive was great, had a good co-pilot to talk to while making the drive. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you had a good time. That's one thing I would love to do one day, is to have a road trip. I can't drive, but maybe one day I'll learn. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Okay, so here's what we do. From what I remember, because I watched the video this morning, we're going to put some butter in this pan on medium. There, she put in a lot of butter. So I'm going to do the same. It was more than that, but there you go. That's how. There's the butter. What we're going to do is we're going to have that do its thing. Where's the... Ah. I'll use this. Don't want to use too many different utensils. I'm going to do that. Then we're going to pour in the cream, which is actually Elm Lee, because that was what I could find. Then when it started cooking down, we're going to add in the green onions. Oh wait, I forgot the salt. She uses salted butter, so we got to add the salt in ourselves. Oh, that chicken smells so good. So yeah, we're gonna add the cream, then we're gonna add the green onions. Oh wait, how much cream? That's the only thing I really need to remember the measurement of. So quick to the recipe video. Audible. Oh, I was trying to guess the advert I was gonna get. 5 cups of heavy cream. I definitely don't have that much cream. We're just gonna use all the cream I have, which is a lot less than that, and we're just gonna work with it. But she did do a whole chicken, to be fair, so. That looks about okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of water just to get what's left in the container out. Down on low. So yeah, we're almost done. When this sauce is done, we'll be ready to plate. So I hope you guys are ready. What's a good sabotage redemption that I could do during the cooking streams? I need suggestions. That asparagus is good. Like, I think Practical Escapist has one where she has to go stop everything and go and do a dish. Like, do some dishes. Which I think is a good one. Let's get this mixed together. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I know it's not ideal. It does that when there's too much white on the camera. It tries to adjust. Right, while that's doing its thing, I'm gonna quickly put away all those bits of asparagus. Not the cooked ones, but the ones that, like the ends. And we're gonna put them in our stock bag, which I really need to get on because it's so full right now. And if this is your first time seeing the stock bag, this boy, just all my vegetable scraps go in this whenever whenever they're appropriate to go in it. Sometimes they're not, but most of the time they are. And then when it's full, which it is now, it all gets boiled down. Sabotaging sounds so mean. Okay, maybe not sabotage, but like, you know, to interact a bit more. Considering that is what I did my dissertation on in university, you'd think I have more ideas. Ah! Okay, so this is getting nice and hot, so I'm going to add my spring onions. Like this. Whee! because I want those to cook down quite a lot. Not cook down, but like cook out. Not be raw, more to the point, which is important, you know. Let me see if I can get the camera a bit better while we wait, because like it's the exposure that's doing this. Is that okay? That's a bit better. Washing the dishes though, that's a good one. Those need to get done eventually, exactly. I mean, even if it's just filling the dishwasher, because when everything goes according to plan before a stream, I clean the kitchen and empty the dishwasher so that when I'm done the stream, I can just fill it up again. Sometimes that doesn't always happen if there's a lot of dishes. Camera's looking good. Thank you. So here we are. We basically want this to thicken. I'm gonna add the bacon in. Say goodbye to the crispy bacon. It's going in. Oh, and there's a whole piece of bacon left. We don't want that falling in. We will put it in our mouths though. That's some good bacon. Oh my goodness. That was worth getting M&S bacon. It's not just bacon. It's M&S bacon. Oofed. Exactly. Chef's share. We get the main share. And then we need to add some seasoning. I should have kept the seasoning from when we did the, what we put on the chicken. But, I forgot that I needed it for the sauce. So we're just going to have to add some in. So we're going to do a good hunk of paprika. I'm going to do a little bit of garlic powder. I already put some salt in, but I'll do a little bit more. Salt. Some pepper. Oh, hello. Please don't burn. Some pepper. And I also put in a bit of Cajun on the chicken, so I'll put a bit of Cajun in the sauce as well. But we don't want to overwhelm it because obviously the chicken has spices on it. And we don't want to, like, make the whole thing super spicy. Me and my pa always called it the chef's cut. I'm sure my dad probably had a term for it as well. Alright. Turn this up now. Ooh, it smells good. Ooh, that smells really good. I feel like because I only do one cooking stream a week, I feel like I have to make that cooking stream like, you know, really exciting and something crazy like vegan fish and chips or like something big and bold and 7 hours long. But I don't, really. Like, yeah, that kind of content's exciting, but we can just sit and chill and make dinner. It doesn't always have to be, whoa, look at this crazy thing I made on stream, you know? Sorry, got a bit of a choke there. Sure, chef's share rhymes, but cut feels more visceral. And for grilling racks upon racks of ribs, cut for smaller bits, snack on, is more relevant. Ah. Like if you're literally cutting a piece off, I can see why you'd call it that. Sometimes just a pleasant, yeah, let's just make some dinner, you know? I keep moving this because the center is a lot hotter, so the center is boiling away so fast. I need to like swap it out with the outside, if that makes sense. Just keep stirring. Nothing wrong with a little bit of stirring. It's very spring oniony, but I like that. I'm just trying to... Sometimes just a pleasant cook is all that's needed. Yeah. And we're just going to have a nice plate of food for dinner. I need to get the plates out. They're underneath you. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to make you fly again. We'll have just a nice plate of food for dinner. Yeah, the skin's pretty crispy. It's not as crispy as I'd like it, but it's pretty crispy. In fact, I'm going to put the chicken back in. No, do I want to do that? It's a little crispy. I think it's because I didn't use a whole chicken, I just used chicken pieces, so it's like the temperature wasn't right. Oh no! You don't want the toast to scorch, you're right, we don't. Look at that, getting all bubbly. You guys can't even see what's going on. We just want to thicken it. Just want to cook it down so it thickens a bit. You know something? I'm sorry, I was just thinking to myself there. You know something I find interesting? Is how people find my stream. Because, obviously, some of you found me through raids or hosts from people you already watched. And I know Luco told me that he found me because he was specifically looking for a food and drink streamer. Just around the time that I was streaming, and it just happened to go inside. But, like, how do people find streamers they like? Obviously, Twitch recommends people sometimes. Hey, Luco! Sneaking in like that. Like, I get a lot of recommended channels on my homepage because they're in they're in food and drink, usually. And I try and watch people in the same stream team as me. I don't really get much you know what? I can actually watch a stream tonight because we're not going to be streaming for 7 hours. We're going to be streaming for 3-ish. I'm going to get a spoon because I want to taste this. Sorry, that's the last of the seasoning I used on the chicken, so we might as well try and get it in there. Oh. No, I'm good, thank you. The computer's like, update your computer. It's lucky, I guess. Now you're stuck with me. I'm happy to be stuck with you, thanks. You know I enjoy your company. Let's turn that right down. Just let it bubble for a minute. Obviously, we don't want everything to get cold, but like, I need to give it a taste. Oh, there's still stuff all over this. There's still spice all over the spoon. I won't be able to taste the sauce. Wash that off. Now, I purposely didn't add the Old Bay because I think that's what was what was spicy, and that's why I didn't. The chicken was quite spicy for me, so I wanted to not add that. I mean, that just tastes like spring onions. I can't taste the bacon at all. But you know what would fix that? Bacon fat, and that is why I have it in this little jar. I can just get a little scoop of bacon fat, pop it right on in. Like a little fat stock cube. It really just tastes like spring onions. Like, that's all I can taste. I'm obnoxious. Oh, you're playing with my heartstrings, you is. I don't think you're obnoxious. You don't come across as obnoxious in the chat. Maybe you're obnoxious in real life. But I don't think that's true. I just arrived. Hello! That looks like a solid roux. Hello, Evil Marksman. Actually, we're making a cream sauce. Okay. Getting a bit of bacon is what we need. I'm just going to add a little bit more bacon fat to the pile. There we go. This is my jar of bacon fat. Every time I cook bacon, I put the fat in this little jar. Strain it off. And then we've got fat that we can use for, like, frying stuff. Just to add a little bit of flavor, which is what the plan is here. Don't know if we need to add more seasoning or if we're good. Could do with a bit more pepper, but I don't want to make it too anything. I don't want to make it too strong, you know? I want to just make it like it's complementing the chicken. I just arrived when I'm so sleepy. Look, you can go and have a snooze. Don't you worry about it. We got other mods in here right now. Yeah, so we got, there's no cheese. There's no cheese, actually. So, in here, we've got spring onions, which I think I may have done too many. I did as many as she said, but I am doing less cream, so that's probably why it's worked out too strong. Crispy bacon that's been chopped up. We've got cream, we've got butter, and we've got some various seasonings, like paprika and stuff like that. But I don't want to go too crazy with the seasonings, because I kind of just want it to be quite a chill sauce, because we've got a lot of flavors on the chicken. That's alright. You and Joyce keep being one of my favorite people on stream sites now. Continue to cheer from the sidelines. Perfect. So me and him will play some sports, and you'll be sitting on the side going, yeah, yeah, with your cheerleading pom-poms, yeah? That's what you're saying, right? Just wait till you see the chicken, Marksman. The chicken looks so good. Just getting things out of the way, because, like, there's a lot happening, and I need some space, so I can show you all the components when we get there. But I think I'm going to give it another taste. You really need to get a bit of bacon. Oh no, that tastes like bacon now because of the bacon fat. Okay, yeah. Now, because there's bacon in it, I don't want to make it too salty, but I think it needs a little bit more. I'm happy with that. I'm not part American. I'm Canadian. No, that's not true either. So far as I know, I don't have any American in my bloodline. My bloodline. Sounds so fantasy levels with that. Okay, let's move this out of the way because it's time to serve, guys. I could clean up a little bit first. Yeah, let's do a little bit of a clean up before I get the food out. Bacon uses at American levels. I've still got half a pack of bacon left, guys. Let's quickly just put... Oh god, where is it? There we go. Put that on the screen. I'm still going to be hanging out and, like, chatting to you guys. I'm just putting that on the screen, so if people come in for the first time, they're not like, why is she not cooking? Because she's tidying. I need to add a button to the stream deck for it. But don't worry, I'm reworking everything. We'll get there. Oh. Bacon. Just wrapping up my bacon. And what else wants to go in the fridge? The spring onions. The asparagus. Asparagus is actually looking a bit sad because it's cooled down now, but hopefully it's still tasty. Not the uncooked asparagus, the stuff I've already cooked. Just in case there's a confusion there. The stuff that's cooked is looking sad because it's just sort of warm. It's cooling down too much. Spring onions and asparagus, the butter. This stuff that can go up for wash. That's almost set, so once that's set, I'll chuck that in the bin because we've got some fat that's left over. Potatoes, put them in the fridge later. Ba-bum, ba-ba. Remember to tidy up as you go, everyone. It makes everything a lot easier, trust me. Like, it wasn't even a lot of stuff today, but if I'd left this all until after the stream, I probably wouldn't have got it done. I would have just been like, ugh, whatever. Objection! Objection! Appreciating bacon has always been way before American being snobs. Bacon scarf and Karens and Kevins. Spoken as a Florida who pays palms every time someone calls him a Florida man. Flow Rider. Okay. Let me... Here's my mash. It's pretty solid looking mash. I don't know. It's pretty, a bit more solid than I intended it to be. could have put some of the bacon through the mash, but I think that might have been overdoing it. I maybe should have done it anyway, just for funsies. Bear with me, I'm just getting out a chopstick so I can push out the mash that's stuck in my masher. Yeah, I made mash. I'm gonna show you in just a second. Everyone who's just come in, you'll get to see all of the stuff that we've made, because I've barely shown you guys the chicken because I had to leave it off to the side to cool down. So, just gonna, there we go, that's enough. I'll just, now here's a top tip. As soon as you finish mashing potatoes, rinse out your potato masher. Like, wash it right then and there. Trust me, it is so much easier than having to do it an hour later when all of the potato particles have dried and it's all stuck in all of the holes. Just do it now. Done. Okay. So. I feel like junk. No! Babsy! Yum, yum, yum. Okay. So we've got mash. We've got the sauce I just made. And we've got... No, that's still too hot to hold. We have the chicken. Are you ready to see the chicken? Guys, you're not ready to see the chicken. Yeah, I figured it was the vaccine side effects. I'm sorry about that. And the masher is a mess. You just soak it so the potatoes are easy to clean off. True. There's the chicken. Ta-da! Oh, hold on. Let me change my camera. I changed the auto exposure because of the sauce was on the screen, and it was having a hard time. There we go. Now you can see it better. She made a mash. It was a culinary smash. It was gone in a flash. Right. Quickly gonna do a zoom so that I can take the plate out from under you. Actually, no. You guys are chill. You guys hold on tight. I'm trying to take a plate out. It's gonna be a bit awkward. Oh wait, I don't think I can actually do this one-handed. Oh god, this is awkward. Hold on, I'm just gonna do a zoom. It was a graveyard smash. Wow, she did the mash. I love that song. It took on in a flash. He did the mash. I had to do it once on stage. Not the dance, but the song. Remember, we're doing good work once again. Thank you. Nice pick. Thank you. Okay. You guys ready? I don't know how I'm going to plate this. I think I'm going to do a big pile of mash. Oh, it's not perfectly smooth. That's okay. Big pile of mash, and then, wait, before we do, let's take a picture of that chicken. Because, holy mackerel, does it look good. And it's still hot, because it's been in this cast iron and it's kept it hot, but without making it soggy. I'm just trying to get some good pics for the gram. And I'm actually posting on Instagram now, guys. Like, for realsies, I'm actually posting on Instagram. I'm catching up with all of the posts that I haven't made from things I've made over the big pile of mash. Itty bitty chicken piece. Then a whole lot of sauce, exactly. Have I taste tested the chicken? I haven't. Do you think I should taste test the chicken on its own first? Let me get this mash done. Ah, I thought it was. I can hear a certain someone's voice through the wall. Not Joe's. Now, that's not as big as I could make it, but I'm going to go for... Yeah, I'm going to go for that so it doesn't dwarf the chicken. Should we taste test the chicken? Let's taste test the chicken. Let's go for it. I'm going to get the board that I used to cut the bacon. And we'll have a little bit of chicken. I haven't actually checked it's cooked through, but I'm assuming it would be, considering how long it was in the oven for. Look at that! Those juices! Okay. Yeah, it's cooked. We're good. Hold on. It's really difficult to show you because it's still really hot, and I don't really want to pick it up. But, juicy. Okay, here we go. Ready? No, I picked the least seasoned piece here. So. Oh, that's good. Mmm. Mmm. don't want to put the sauce on it. I feel like it's going to ruin it. It's going to be too much. We're going to do it anyway, because that's what we're here for. Let's get through from the end bit. My knife's not super sharp, but I haven't sharpened this one. That's why. Here you go, guys. Here's your bit. There you go. Sorry, it's got a bit of fat on it. I hope that's okay. A bit's for you. There you go. Oh, add a bit of bone. I need to take the bones out so I can use them for a stock. But I'll leave that piece so Joe can try that later. What we're going to do is we're going to take the prettiest one. And we're going to pop it right on the top there. And of course we're going to take some pictures before we pour the sauce over it, trust me. We're going to do just that. I knew StoveTopKisses. I don't know her real name, but the YouTube channel this is from is called StoveTopKisses, and I knew she wouldn't steer me wrong. I knew she wouldn't steer me wrong. Right, I guess that's a bit bold me saying that before I've actually tried it with the sauce on it, but holy mackerel, you guys, this looks so good. Oh my god, my hands are shaking because I'm on a nerve. As a home cook enthusiast who's really fallen in love with maintaining his knives, now I know just how amazing sharp knives perform. Yeah, sorry. Joe, no, to be fair, we started doing this thing that every time we're about to use a knife, we'll get out the knife sharpener and we'll sharpen it. But I don't do that on stream because I'm too distracted with other stuff. But when we're having dinner and when we're cooking dinner and stuff for ourselves, usually I will. So don't worry, we do sharpen our knives. Plus, I really want good knives. I have one really nice knife. But we were making do with the ones that we've got over the years. But at some point, I'd like to get some nice knives. Much prefer this one. Oh, except I keep getting a bit of powder stuck in my throat. I almost don't want to do this. Should I just put it on the side? Should I put it on the side? I really don't want to pour it over the top because it's so crispy. Like, I don't want to ruin it. Get close. Hold on, let me do a... Wait, no, do I have a macro setting? I think I do. No, I don't. Oh, that's annoying. Just taking pictures. Oh, no! Don't cut your finger. Right. Okay, I'm gonna get the asparagus on the plate. Wait, what constitutes a knife sharpener? A ceramic one or the V shape? I'm talking about the V shape one that you like, not the rod. I do not have a whetstone set or one of those ceramic rods. Though if I did have ceramic knives, I would have a ceramic rod. Because my parents had one of those. And well, my parents have a set of ceramic knives, and my dad probably sharpens them on the on a little ceramic rod, but I've never seen him do it. Actually, yeah. My dad really likes food. Like, he really likes cooking. He's like me. So, you know, over the years, he's kind of gradually gotten himself things that are fancier, you know? Where's my other spoon? Oh, it's there. Yeah, he definitely has a metal one, which I don't know if he uses, but I know that they have ceramic knives and a ceramic one as well. Apparently Sketch said my reaction was, well, at least I know it's sharp. You should have gone, still sharp, like Boromir. Okay, I'm going to go and find out if Joe's coming through anytime soon, because I don't want to leave the sauce on it for too long. So just bear with me a sec. I'm going to put on the pause screen. Yes, I managed to get him.
Holy sugar. That looks amazing. Where's the rest of the veg?
Over there. I'm just doing a pretty plating. But now I'm going to do the sauce, and I didn't want to do it because I didn't want it to get soggy. So we're supposed to put it over the top. I'm not sure if I want to.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Right.
Joe's going to do it for me. Cool. Careful, the cast iron will still be really hot, so don't bump against it. The pause screen, nice. Having a bad day and I probably wasn't paying enough attention. Aww. Okay, occasion knives I bought from IKEA. They're okay. I got 2-sided whetstone. I sharpened them and they pour so much better. I think I would like to get a whetstone. I think if I had the energy and the time. Oh, well, they can't see what you're doing. Oh, hold on. Oh, never mind. Just do it now. I was going to say, I'll get my camera. Perfect. Thank you.
There you go, that's what you want. You want something like that. And then you probably actually want just a little bit more on there.
Hold on. Before you put the rest on, let me start a video. Okay, go. Look at that. Okay. Right. Taste test time.
Okay.
There is a bone still in there. So, you want to go first? It's a tuning fork.
Alright, taste the mash first.
Yeah, mash isn't my best mash.
Mmm,
Good though?
that's good. That's good.
Okay, can I have some? I haven't actually tasted it since I finished it because I added some more butter. Oh, that's good. That's well seasoned. I'm happy with that. And now there's a bit of juices on the mash.
Good.
So I'll get out your way. I'm standing right in front of you. Be careful. I tried a piece earlier and there was a sneaky bone, so just be wary. There might be an extra bit somewhere. I can still hear Faye through the wall. Hold on, let me close the door. Okay, the fact he's silent makes me think it's a good job. I haven't tried it all together yet. I've tried the pieces individually. Was that for me? Oh! It's a little bit too fatty for my liking. Okay. Oh yeah, just eat it like that. Like a fish. Like a seal eating a fish. Just oop. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah.
So we've got mash with sweet potato in it, which I made with spring onion milk, just to give it a little bit more flavour. We've got chicken thighs, obviously, cooked in the cast iron. There's more in there. And there's one over there if you want to taste it on its own. There's one I started eating, which has just a bunch of different seasonings on it. It's got poultry seasoning, paprika, garlic powder, a little bit of the Old Bay seasoning, parsley, rosemary, and basil. No, wait, there was no sage. It was just thyme. It was thyme, not sage. Salt and pepper. And yeah, and then the sauce is, you're just destroying that. A cream sauce made with spring onions and bacon and butter and some more of the seasoning that was on the chicken. He is very determined to get this bone out of the chicken. This is good when talking about food. I wonder if he remembers that the entire pots of food left and they don't have to eat just what's on the plate. Watching Joe attack the carcass is making me cackle. Joe is hungry. He's determined. He's had an idea and he's going to go with it. You're getting so messy. There we go. The bone is done. I will keep the bone for making stock later. So don't worry about that. Just pop it over there on that chopping board. Yep. I think he liked it. Did you hear that? Can I have some of the mash?
Yeah.
Okay. He just said you leave that alone. I'm not allowed to touch the chicken, guys.
Can I give my honest...
Is it a swear word?
Honest opinion on it? Yeah.
Okay. Warning. Warning. There is a swear word coming. At least I actually have warning this time. Go for it. What's your honest opinion? I'm surprised I didn't start trying to take out my bones. Just like pull them out my arms. Earmuffs, everyone. Seatbelts, everyone.
Holy sweetheart.
Do you know why it's so good? Because the recipe is by a woman, a southern woman from the South America. So it's a good chicken recipe.
I don't care where she's from.
Here is the recipe if anyone wants to follow it. The seasonings on the chicken, you kind of just have to go with what you think is good. I use poultry seasoning as paprika as the base, and then you kind of just add stuff. Is it in the clean plate cup? It is now. He's got rid of the bone.
That's unreal. That's unreal. Look, you need to stop. You need to stop pricking about with all these recipes that take 8 years to make. Because every time you make them, they come out either completely awful, or like not complete. No, I mean like they fall short of the mark.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Or they're
not worth the time.
Yeah, not worth the time. Whereas that you have been streaming for what?
3 hours.
3 hours.
There, that number.
You've made that.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker, that's good.
Okay, no more swears. That's the end of the swearing.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. South. I meant South. Like USA. That's what I mean.
It's rich. It's decadent. It's buttery.
So much butter in that.
It's the sauce is wonderful. The meat is succulent and juicy. The skin is crispy.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. I'm just gonna... So, this is a bit without the sauce. When you've finished with what you've got in your mouth.
Even the bits of fat are just melting away in the mouth.
So that's just a bit without the sauce. So you can just taste the chicken on its own. I think I did good, guys. I think he's happy. The longer recipes are usually much longer than if you were just cooking. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This might be the second time. He's only sworn a couple of times, and usually it's an accident, but this time it was on purpose. I put in his risotto to make it taste so good, and the answer... Oh, yeah. The answer is always add more fat and add more cream. It's, Joe, like the book I was telling you guys about before is Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat. And it's basically, like, how each ingredient basically elevates the dish. So you need to have some of... You know, it helps if you have those things. So, like, either, heat, obviously. Salt is very important.
What I haven't done yet.
Yeah.
It together.
With a bit of the sauce, and a bit of the chicken, and a bit of the mash. I don't get any more. That's all I get. Get 2 mouthfuls and I'm done. He's licking the knife clean. He's gonna lick the plate if I don't stop him. My dad, now excited to see what happens when you make... Oh yeah, I'm really excited for that. You sent that to me, yeah? I haven't actually checked Discord in a while. Also, you don't need to make the sauce. Fried chicken and mashed with veggies is more than enough. It's not fried, though. It's baked. But yeah. Oh my god, he's actually gonna... You're so gross! He's genuinely licking the plate. I would not recommend that if you didn't take the bone out. Because the bone will have to be eaten too, and that doesn't work. There's more. That's the
best thing you've ever made on stream.
Whatever.
That's the best thing you've ever made on stream so far.
Ever. That's including... I've made some good stuff this year.
Best thing you've made on stream so far.
Okay.
I don't care that I look like trash right now.
Messy boy. I'm gonna get this bit of chicken and bring it back so I can have some. You can eat the marrow.
This is just...
I thought you wouldn't like that because it's got so much spring onions in it because I did too many. But you're okay with it. Got a bit on your mustache, babe. Just... There you go. I've never cracked open the femur before. No, I've never broken open a bone to eat the marrow.
Gun, that is good.
Yep.
That's unreal. how good that is.
Which part's the best part?
Stove it.
All of it together.
I wouldn't have had asparagus with this. I would have gone with like broccoli. I've got some sauce in my hair. Don't know how that happened. That's flipping real.
Mm.
I think you need to take them out of there.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna get
Dry
greasy.
them off because they'll just like.
Well, the thing is they kind of look at that. Look at that. I know that looks kind of gross, but like, look at the crispy bits.
Dios mío. Yeah, no, just keep them in there.
Because then they can kind of go on the mash when we serve it. Like that's how.
Baby.
Come just call him gross ribs.
It's so good.
To comment on his eating habits, but his verbal reaction is the most Scottish I've ever heard him. He gets more Scottish when he's excited or angry. It's one of the two. Excuse me, I would like some more mash because I want to have some more mash with this sauce that I've got on the plate. Oh, careful. Almost got you on your toes there. So, that was a success then.
I'm still not saying exactly what I want to say because it would scare the Americans in the chat.
Oh, yeah. I think I know what that would be.
But Ucha boy, that is.
I really like that sauce. But it's very spring oniony. It is a lot of
Christ
spring onion.
Almighty.
I wish the skin, the one we had on the plate, was the crispiest one. I wish the skin on the other ones had got so crispy. It's a bit sad, but still. Yeah. So you can thank StoveTopKisses for that. That's the name of the YouTube channel.
No, I'm not saying it because it would completely undermine even the nature of Lara's channel.
Because it's just sweary.
It's a very rude word. Very rude.
Wow. I'll reheat it for dinner then. Considering it's not even 6 o'clock yet.
Christ! That's good. That's good, and I'm sorry if I'm peeking the microphone, but that is bloody brilliant.
Oh, that's cheered me right up. I wasn't sad, but that's made me feel really good. Well, that's it, guys. I can go home now. I'm never gonna stream again. I'm never gonna beat this. DM it to him on Discord.
There's only one thing that would make this better.
What's that? A beer.
Well, no, two things that make this better. A beer, a nice, like, the Innocent Gun blonde beer, which is the best beer they've ever made, and they've never made it again. I'm really disappointed at that, and Scarlett Johansson lying on the bed making goo-goo eyes at me. That's...
I see, I don't get to make goo-goo eyes at you. It has to be Scarlett Johansson. Ah, oh! Where'd that go?
No, ScarJo's making the goo-goo eyes at you.
Oh, yeah.
I just get to what?
That was my one. That was going to be my one.
Don't care.
Okay.
Dios mío.
So would you have liked it if I'd got a whole chicken? Because that was the original recipe. Don't make it creepy.
Sorry, I didn't make it.
You did make it creepy.
I was being weird.
Oh.
No, if anyone's making goo-goo eyes at anyone, it's me making goo-goo eyes at you.
Yeah, you are. Or the chicken. Making goo-goo eyes at the chicken.
Ah, chicken's getting in my belly.
Alright, I'm gonna move stuff under this camera so you can see it for the final shot. I think this should be cold enough to touch now. There we go.
I realised I should get back to playing Sea of Thieves because
You're being very rude.
quest that we need to do together, and we'll have to double back on ourselves if I'm not there.
However, you really don't want to because you're just smooching that chicken now. Well, there's 3 more thighs. Oh no, the spoon fell in. God's sake. How's the chicken turned out? Hey, Nemp! Joe's making weird noises eating that chicken. So I think it's gone well.
Faye, if you drive over right now,
You're not getting any.
you're still not getting any. I've
But
got chicken all over my face.
he does actually have chicken all over his face. That's the chicken. There you go. There you go.
Jesus H. Christ.
Stuff. The asparagus isn't that exciting, but it's still there. It's trying to join the party.
More like this, more like this.
Yeah, I did.
This is the food you are amazing at.
Making
more
dinner.
like this, and then do it again, and then make a cheesecake for dessert. Feed me.
Feed me, woman.
Feed me.
Yeah, Flinks. Flinks is right.
I feel like I need a cigarette after that. That's how good that was.
He has declared the dish is the best thing I've ever made. He did. He declared that. He says it's the best thing I've ever made on stream. Which is quite a lot. That's saying a lot, considering the amount of stuff I've made over 5 years. Well, I keep saying 5 years. It's not 5 years yet. 5 years soon. I made Japanese vanilla custard cream puffs. Oh, that sounds so good. Yes. We all knew that Lara would one day create her own replacement Joe's heart. It's a sad Shakespearean tragedy in the works. It's true. He's never going to love me like he loves this chicken. Except he's now fighting with the ice cube tray. Well, I guess that's going to have to be us, guys, at the 3 hour and 15 minute mark, which is about 3 hours because I had the starting screen up for about 10-15 minutes. That means it's time for us to head off. Don't worry, we're not leaving just yet. I've still got to find someone to go and say hello to. But holy moly. Let's see who's live doing food. Oh, Sultan's live. We've never actually gone to see Sultan. It's always the other way around. Let's go and see Sultan. He always comes and raids us. We should go and see them. Short stream at Marvelous. Yeah, 3 hours. This video is going to be really quick to render, rather than the normal ones that take like overnight to sort out.
You should hear the laptop. It sounds like a jet engine.
I have to put it in the living room because we can't sleep with it on in my room. If I'm rendering a video when we go to bed, I have to move the laptop to the living room because it's so loud.
Right.
Is that you? Right. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Please, if you're not vegetarian or vegan, make this recipe. If you are a vegetarian or vegan, find a chicken replacement and make it because, dear God, it's amazing.
You can make the sauce.
There's no need for it to be that good.
Except for the bacon, I guess. So Joe's going back to see if thieves now. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream today. It was really nice having a chill 3 hour let's make dinner kind of stream. I'll try and I don't want to do these all the time because just dropped a bit of asparagus out my mouth. I don't want to do this all the time because I do feel like, you know, the exciting stuff is also really fun. But sometimes I just need a reset, just need to make something easy. So if you guys have things that you want me to make that are kind of like a dinner that you've had that's a little bit more exciting than just chucking a chicken Kiev in the oven, please send them to me on the Discord. Hold on. Where's my Discord button? There it is. Finish. Joe has gone off to lay down on a couch and hibernate. Oh yeah, definitely. Yes, I might make that next week actually, because I don't have a plan for next week, Flanks. So maybe I'll make that next week. I'll have to see if I need to get anything special for it, but if I don't, then I could totally do it next week. And then we can have a nice little dinner thing. Have a nice little dinner party. But yeah, so in summary, I think it was a success. I'm not gonna, you know, not going to assume anything, but I think it went pretty well. So here's the dinner. That's sauce. I know it looks, that's the sauce there. It's because it's got butter in it. It's getting like a yellowy skin, but that is the sauce there. I need more of this. I'm actually getting really hungry. I'm just going to have some sauce with some mash. Recipe. It's Joe approved. It is Joe approved. It is. I don't think I would change anything except maybe cook them at a higher heat because the chicken skin on some of them isn't super. That one's actually getting crispy, but it's not super crispy. I don't know. Maybe I'd like put more salt on them or something just to dry them out a bit more before we season them. I'm not sure, but other than that, I don't think I would change anything. Hit me up for comments. There's some perspective to take on it because the way to prep it relies on how you taste. Okay. Hello. That's my name. What's up? I will hit you up for comments. I've just got burnt garlic in my mouth because I had some of the asparagus. I would pan-sear the chicken, just like real quick. But like before or after I put the seasoning on it. In the cast iron to brown the skin. Oh, so like before I put it in the oven, I'd like go and then flip them and put them in the oven. That's a good idea. I'm basically just making a mental note because I like to write up what I could have done differently in the recipes. Yeah, after I seasoned. Perfect. So I'll leave them for a bit like I did this time. Then sear them, then chuck them in the oven. It's flawed. You must destroy it at once. Please send it immediately to the following address. I must destroy it by sending it all the way to America. Right. I'm gonna send you guys to Sultan. But before we do, you guys know the drill. I'm gonna play those credits for you just real quick. Oh no, they're gonna be white. You won't be able to see them. Ah, there we go. Now you can see them. Haha. See, I fixed it. Thank you so much for the bits from Danny, for Luco and Mox and Maru and Samio. I'm not going to count the other two for being amazing mods. From the follows from Obby and the King, the sub from NetHimp, the hosts from Tattered Hearts, Rolly and Kitsune. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for all of your support. Crisp for color and crunch, then bake to make it done. Yes, that's perfect because that's the only qualm I have. Like it's crispy, but it's not like what I want from chicken skin, you know? I might do a full chicken next time because she did that and it looked really nice. But then again, I also don't know if I want to get that involved. Anyway, thank you to my Patreon supporters. I feel weird leaving so early. Ego, Hit People Guy, Kirsty, Luco, Maggot, Pete, Samuel Show, and Sketchy for supporting me, basically enabling me to be able to buy these delicious ingredients to make you guys entertainment and make some food for myself. I really appreciate all of your support. If you don't already hit it, if you don't already follow me on Twitter, that's the place to follow me. I'm also posting on Instagram now, so you could totally go and follow my Instagram because I'm actually posting there. And I post on my stories every time I go live, so you'll see that too. Yes, look, I'm getting on top of things. Thighs are more flavorful than breast meat because of oils and fats. Yeah, and like, because if you cook it with the bone on it, that helps as well. So, Sultan is always coming over to us. So I'm going to send you over to him. Please go check out StoveTopKisses on YouTube. That's the person who I got this recipe from. They have a lot of really nice looking stuff. And they have a cookbook, so you should go check them out. But I'm going to send you off now. There we go. The raid has begun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been a pleasure, as always. It's been a great stream. Enjoy your weekend, Rainbow Auntie. I will do cake. My rainbow nieces, nephews, and everyone else. I still don't know if there's a gender neutral term for nieces and nephews. Oh, bye. I'm sorry, hamburger. Yes, we're just finishing now. Tasty, tasty chicken. It was really, really good. It feels very strange. I've only done nibblings. Yes. Goodbye, my nibblings. I've only done a 3-hour stream, which is very bizarre for me, but it's been really fun. I will see you guys on Tuesday. Oh, there's not going to be a rerun tomorrow. I'm not doing reruns anymore because of a whole reason that I told you guys yesterday if you were here. There's no rerun tomorrow, but I will be posting on YouTube, so the Discord will update automatically when the YouTube video goes out, so you can see it that way, or just go and subscribe to me on YouTube. That's also a thing you can do. Anyway, please remember to stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands, take your medication, drink some water, and please go and eat something. If you're even slightly hungry, go and get some food, okay? Stafe, as Maru likes to say. Remember to stafe. I will see you guys on Tuesday for some Professor Layton or maybe some Lost in Blue, depending on how I'm feeling. 1 o'clock. I love you guys. Please just keep being awesome. Thank you so much for all of the support this week. And go and have some tasty food. Okay, I'm going to have to hit the button now because it's going to time out. Okay, I love you all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Stay safe. Goodbye.